Welcome back to Geraldine. I want to bring in my good friend for the 301st consecutive game, statistician and analyst Ricky Smith.
Thank you, Patrick, and it is good to be here. Kind of a blustery night.
Yep.
We're hoping the rain will stay away. We got probably 20, 25-mile-an-hour winds, gust that's going to take place, so that may affect the passing and the kicking. But this is a rivalry that, as you mentioned, hadn't been played in 54 years.
Yep.
And it's a game. Me and you were wondering talking today, why was this rivalry why did we not play more? And nobody knows. But still, should be a good game tonight. Two good schools, two communities. Coach Sullivan, talking to him, he believes this game is going to be won in the trenches. And with the weather, the wet field, and I believe it will come down to the trenches, offensive and defensive lines. They've got a veteran line on both sides of the ball. They've got a couple of good running backs and a good quarterback, even though they're freshmen. So look for Boaz, I would think, on defensively. They put a lot of pressure on Douglas last week. I would look for them to come out early and try to put a lot of pressure on the freshman quarterback of Geraldine and see if we can get to him and make some mistakes. Look for Boaz. With the field conditions, like I said, it's not raining now, so the ball shouldn't be too wet. But see if we can try to establish the ground game, get Tristan Childers going, and then go to the passing if we need to. But expect a good game. They're ranked 9th in Class 3A. As we mentioned, they were just a player or two away from playing for the 3A state championship last year. And they've still got a lot of experience back, although they got a lot of youth, a lot of 8th and 9th graders. But those 8th and 9th graders got some experience last year, and they're getting to thrown into the fire this year, and they've been successful so far.
We want to shout out Bobby Landers, who's listening tonight from near Bubba's residence, and glad you're tuning in tonight, Bobby. Ricky, the field, you mentioned the field conditions, but you didn't really talk about the field itself, and it is in deplorable condition.
Yeah, I was talking to one of their assistants, Jamie Gilbert, who was their baseball coach before the game, and he talked about, what happened is they got ready to spray something on the field this summer, and whoever sprayed it and fixed it up for them sprayed the wrong thing, killed the middle, basically down the middle between the hashes on both sides of the field.
So you wonder if that's going to affect the footing of the backs tonight.
It's got to be the backs and
else.
even the lineman right there when it is right in the middle of the field trying to block.
Between the hashes from the 40-yard line to the goal line on both ends of the field, they're just huge chunks of no turf. And so a little bit different than what Boaz is used to playing on at home, where they have the artificial surface. And I didn't see who won the toss. Did you? Geraldine won the toss and deferred to the second half. Thank you, Troy. And so we're going to get the ball to start the game, are the Boaz Pirates, as the two teams are going to come out onto the field here momentarily. Boaz wearing the visiting white jerseys with the crimson pants, the crimson numerals, and the gray headgear, the Boaz Pirate flag logo. And Geraldine in all black tonight with the white numerals trimmed in purple and the black headgear. Ricky, these two teams don't know a whole lot about each other other than what they've seen on film, although they are relatively close communities. I give a lot of credit to Coach Michael Davis for playing a 5A school, for playing Boaz in the situation. They played Sardis earlier this year as well.
Their last regular season game is against Douglas.
Yeah.
So they're playing 3 teams out of this Class 5A Region 8.
Mm-hmm. Let me tell you about the other games taking place tonight. It's really an out-of-region week for everybody. Madison Academy is at Arab. That should be an interesting game. Coleman is at Brewer. New Hope is at Douglas. Alexandria is at Sardis. Central of Clay County is at Scottsboro. That's number 3 in the state versus number 7 in the state in Class 5A. Grissom is at Albertville. That is a region game.
That is a region game, and the only reason that is being played is because Albertville is on fall break next week, and when they were supposed to play, so they just moved it to this week, and I know Albertville is off next week.
DAR is at Asbury. Fife is at Coosa Christian. That should be a good one as well. That game was supposed to have been played last night but got moved to today because of the weather. Vinemont is at West End, and Brindley Mountain will travel to Woodville. So they'll get you caught up on what's going on around the Marshall County and our region and everywhere else. So as we get started here, Geraldine has it teed up and ready to kick off. And it looks like they have number 20, that's Alberto Sanchez, to kick. And it is a very short kick, and it is a loose ball. Boaz falling on it. That was a dangerous situation because that had some crazy backspin on it.
It did.
And I think coming up to get on the ball was Sage Bennett, and he made a nice play of falling on it because the ball was actually moving away from him. So Boaz is going to start with good field position at their own 38-yard line. So 1st and 10 Boaz from their own 38. And they will bring everybody out here, and they will spread the field out with 3 wide receivers out to the left, 1 to the right. And Tyler Pierce will have, actually 2 to the right, empty backfield. Pierce wants to throw quickly, and miscommunication there between Pierce and Ty Sullivan, the intended receiver. Pierce threw it, and Sullivan had not even turned around down around the 40-yard line. So an incomplete pass there on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and 10 for Boaz. And that was just a 1-2-step drop and let it fly.
It was.
So now Tristan Childers is going to come into the backfield. They're going to fake to him. Pierce is going to run it himself, and he spins ahead up to the 40. That's going to be a gain of about 7 yards, and Boaz will need 3 yards on 3rd down here. And so we'll call it 3rd and 4 from the 39.
Yeah, 39 is where they spotted it.
Boaz is going to move the formation, looking a little bit confused offensively, and they're trying to get set here, and now they are. Pierce gets them ready, takes the deep snap, is going to hand off to Childers, running to the left, looking for room, won't find much. He stood up at about the 41 and then driven backwards. That was a good job by Geraldine. Geraldine has the ball. They claim they stripped it out of there, but they will say that Childers was down, and so they're going to put it down at about the 41 and a half. Boaz will need about 1.5 yards here on 4th down. Let's see what they decide to do here. And they are going to send in the punting unit. Jose Arguin is going to check in to punt it away, and he's been good this season punting the football. 40-yard average, 6 punts on the year for 240 yards as the rain begins to come down here and come down a little bit harder than we expected. And Jose will have to handle this one. Good pass back to him. He gets it out of there, and it will turn over for him. What a boot by Arguin. It's going to roll inside the 20 to about the 15, and will be downed there by Demir Martinez. And so Geraldine will be backed up here to start this first drive of the game. 1st and 10 from about the 15, maybe the 14-yard line.
45-yard punt that time by Jose.
And so as the rain comes down here,
and
pretty steady.
Last time I looked at the radar right before the game started, this was just a little shower. Hopefully that's what it will be, and we'll move past.
And so we've got all our equipment covered up because we are out in the visitor bleachers tonight. And here we go with the Geraldine Bulldogs, their first offensive play. Here is a handoff to one of the running backs. I believe that was number 1 who got the call. And that is Gabriel Garcia, the H-back. And he is going forward for about a gain of 1 yard as Gonzalo Pacheco made the tackle from the defensive tackle position. And the rain comes down even harder here at Coolidge-Isbell Stadium. 2nd down and about 9 for the Bulldogs from the 15-yard line. I think we should have brought the tent, Ricky.
I think so, and we would have just had to deal with it. Yeah.
All right, here's a handoff again, and getting loose is the running back, and he is going forward for a 1st down up to about the 20. And the Boaz fans wanted a little bit of extracurricular there, but no call from the official. That was the quarterback, Wade, keeping on the play. There's a flag
down, yes.
And we'll see what they call here. The ball is, this was away from the play. It's going to be a personal foul on Geraldine. And it will be after the play, so they will back them up here half the distance back to the 12-yard line. So that time Wade kept it on the quarterback keeper, and Boaz finally dragging him down after he got out to about the 25 or 30 for the first down, but now they'll back him up to the 12. And it will be first down, Ricky, and 9, I believe.
Okay, so they gave him the first down, yeah.
Yeah, it was after the play was the penalty. So full house backfield here. Wade is in the shotgun. He is going to keep it himself, this time running to the left. And a good tackle out there by Martinez, grabbing him around the ankles. After a gain up to about the 21 or 22, Martinez making the play. So it'll be second down and 6 for the Bulldogs here. That was a gain of 3 because it was first and 9. Second and 6 from the 16 or 17-yard line. Hard to tell from here. Rain is letting up a little bit. Knock on wood. Now it may be coming down harder. All right, here's Wade. He is going to fake. He's going to keep it again. This time running to the left. He's got room. He's in the clear to the 35-40. He fumbled the football. It is loose, and I think Boaz recovers. Braden Bennett got back there and got on it. As Wade was being tackled, he coughed it up. And
I think they're calling him down.
Are they going to call him down at the 45?
Yes.
I don't know about that. It looked to me like he was not quite down.
There is a flag.
There is a flag on the play.
At the 38.
And so let's see. A lot to sort out here. It doesn't look as if Boaz is going to get the football regardless. The penalty is going to be against Geraldine, and that nullifies a big gain by Wade as they take it, Ricky, back to about the 29, and that should be close to a first down.
Yeah, let's see.
And they're going to say that he was down on the play, I believe. Coach Sullivan got an explanation from the back judge and appears to be somewhat satisfied, and it will be a first down for the Bulldogs. Boy, Wade got open field that time as he went off the left side. Boaz didn't have any containment out there. Everybody in tight for the Bulldogs here. Wade in the shotgun on first and 10. Rain coming down now in sheets. Here is a handoff to one of the running backs, and he gets free, breaking tackles, and he's going down at the 40. That'll be another first down, I believe. It looked like that was Joe Garcia on the carry, number 0. And up to the 41 he goes, and that'll be another first down for the Bulldogs. First and 10 at the 41. So they will come out of the huddle. Again, everybody in tight. Nothing, they haven't put it in the air yet.
None.
And there's a hard count. Looked like Wade tried to get Boaz to jump off sides, and they came close, but they were able to get back, it appears. He's going to hand off again to Garcia. Garcia up the middle, and they will stack him up finally at about the 45 or 46-yard line. That's going to be a gain of about 5 yards on the play. I'll put it at the 45. We'll call it a gain of 4. It'll be second and 6 for Geraldine.
I want to thank some fan here for letting me borrow an umbrella, at least to keep the stats computer dry.
Keep your stats protected over there. Second down and 6 here for the Bulldogs. Wade is going to hand off the right side. Goes the running back, number 4, Jordan Langford, and he's still churning his legs. He gets free for a first down into Boaz territory. Boaz didn't lock up on him that time, and he gets all the way down to the Boaz 46, and that will again move the chains.
Yeah, Geraldine is, they're showing no pretenses what they want to do. They're just going to keep it on the ground, and that offensive line of theirs is opening up some holes. They're averaging 8 to 9 yards per play.
And all of them on the ground.
Yeah, 7 plays, 62 yards on this drive.
This started way back at about the 11-yard line. And here are the Bulldogs. Here's another handoff, this time to Langford. He stood up that time. It was a good pursuit by the Pirates as they are able to get him down at about the 45. That'll be a gain of only 1 yard on that play. It'll be 2nd down and 9 for Geraldine. Geraldine wearing the all black with the white numerals trimmed in purple and their Bulldog logo on the side of their helmet. On this 2nd and 9 coming up, Boaz defense got to stiffen here. Ball is on the left hash. Geraldine moving left to right as you listen. Wade in the shotgun. He's got 2 men in the backfield with him. He's going to hand off again to Langford, and Langford is going to be tackled after a gain of only a yard or 2. Somebody in the middle of that line grabbed him. That was Demir Martinez.
Yeah, they're going to mark it at 43, so a gain of 2, so that'll bring up 3rd and about 7.
So will we see the Bulldogs put it in the air for the first time tonight, as every play on this drive has been a rush. 3rd down and 7 on a possession down you would expect for them. Langford lined up to Wade's right in the backfield, blocking backs over to the left. Now they will run a little misdirection, coming to the right and going almost nowhere is the runner. I think that was number 13 who carried. That's Eli Schlager. And they will mark him, Ricky, at the 40, 39. Let's see, where are they putting it down? They're going to put it at the 40, so it's going to be 4th down and about 4. Actually, they put it inside the 40 here to about the 39, so we'll call it 4th and 3, and they indicate they're going to go for it. So they will come up to the line, needing 3 yards. Boaz trying to get off the field here on 4th down. Wade is going to run himself, looking for room. Broke out of one tackle, broke out of another, and he gets inside the 35, around the 35, and that's a 1st down. So they do convert and move the chains here. And the rain is pelting the fans and your local radio crew.
That was a gain of 6 yards for Beck. He just kept it himself off that left side.
And there was a hard count, and everybody moved on both sides of the ball, and the ball was not snapped. So what are they going to call here? It's got to be a snap infraction, right?
It's got to be against them.
They had about 7 that came up out of their stance, and Boaz went after them. And it is going to be offsides against Boaz. So that'll be a 5-yard step off against Boaz here. And it'll be 1st and 5.
And that'll put it at about the 28-yard line.
So 1st and 5 from there. I'm going to be honest, it's been a long time since I've sat out in something like this.
It has been, yes.
Blocking backs to the right for Wade in the shotgun on 1st and 5 from the 29. They come set. They're going to hand off. No, he's going to keep it again. Running to the left. Still churning. Backpedaling to the 25-yard line. And the freshman, Ricky, is an excellent ball handler.
Especially in this weather with the wet ball. Looks like they're going to mark it about a yard short at about the 24-yard line.
And it'll be 2nd down and a yard from there. Just 2:42 remaining here in the first quarter. This first quarter is going in a hurry.
Yeah, that's one thing they're doing, keeping it on the ground. All 12 plays, they're running the clock.
Here is Wade in the gun, 2 men flanking him. He's going to hand off to Garcia, slip down, and Boaz had a hold of him in the process. I think it was Gaither who was there to grab him around the ankles. But did he fall forward? He did. He fell forward for the 1st down.
We'll say to about the 21 maybe?
Let's call it the 22.
22.
1st and 10 at the 22. As no score in this game, but Geraldine has held the ball for a long time here in the first quarter as we get down to the closing stages of the first quarter already. Wade in the gun. Formation is to the left. He's going to run it himself that way, looking for room and sliding over to make the tackle. I couldn't really tell who it was from here. So it will be a gain of only a yard, I think. It'll be 2nd down and 9.
Yeah, just give him a yard
to the 21.
On the play. So good job on Boaz getting over there and dropping him for the yard loss.
So again in the shotgun for Wade. And again, Geraldine comes up and they are trying to shoot. What they're doing, Ricky, is they're bringing the right side of the line to the left side to the right, and Boaz is jumping into the neutral zone when they do that, and that's going to cost the Pirates 5 yards again, another offside.
Yeah, the thing about it is Boaz does that too, so they should be used to that.
They don't do it quite as much. I think all but every player on the field moved except the quarterback in the center, but the ball didn't move. So that's what they've got to watch. So it's 2nd down and 4 now after the 5-yard penalty. Geraldine now has it down at about the 16-yard line, and the effects of Hurricane Helene are indeed having an effect on this game.
Here in Geraldine, Alabama.
The wind picking up, and Wade is unfettered by it. He's in the shotgun with 2 men flanking him on this 2nd down and 4. He's going to hand off to Garcia. Garcia running left. He's trying to break free. Boaz has him by an ankle again. That time it was Wade Dobbins who made the tackle from the safety position. But that's going to be another 1st down, I believe. And they put it down, Ricky, I think at about the 6-yard line.
Yeah.
Or is that right?
Yeah, looks like about the 6.
And there are only 18 seconds remaining here in the 1st quarter, and I think Geraldine's going to let time expire.
And rain looks like it's kind of slacked up a little bit.
Boaz has had the ball for 3 plays in the 1st quarter, and we are going to the end of the 1st quarter scoreless. Nothing here, but Geraldine is knocking on the door. We'll be back with the 2nd quarter of play after these messages. This is the Boaz Network.
Hey folks, Mark Brickey, Sand Mountain Toyota. There's a lot to consider when buying a truck. Towing capacity, cab space, gas mileage, resale value. When you're talking with your salesman, is he willing to sit behind the wheel of the same kind of truck he claims to stand behind? Here at Sand Mountain Toyota, we buy what we sell. Not only do we stand behind our trucks, we put our own money and trust in Toyota trucks, just like you. Come by and check out our huge selection of popular Toyota trucks. Sand Mountain Toyota, we're more than a dealership.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service has been the place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. Our family takes pride in carrying on the tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose the people you can trust. With 10 locations to serve you, including Albertville and Gunnersville, at Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
Some days, you've got big things to care about. Like that. And that. Luckily, the Whirlpool Smart Range automatically updates itself with features like Air Fry. So you can worry less about keeping up with the latest tech and care more about keeping up with the latest trends. Say cheese. Everyday care, Whirlpool.
Visit the helpful, knowledgeable staff at Bonds Appliance on Gunner Avenue in Gunnersville.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh, quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
Starting the 2nd quarter of play here, and we are scoreless, but Geraldine has it at about the 10-yard line. 1st and goal, that we'll say. They do pull the chains back.
They started this drive with 10:21 remaining in the 1st quarter.
And here is Wade in the shotgun. The formation is to the right. He's going to take it himself, running to the right, found some room, still on his feet, dragging a man into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And the lights on the visitor side of the field just went out, and I don't know if that was planned.
I thought that was, at first it was one of those lights that does the light show, but I don't think so.
As soon as he went into the end zone and the hands were raised, the lights went out.
And these are not LEDs, so these are some that are going to have to take time to warm back up.
And those lights up there are shaking in the wind. They are lighting back up, but it is going to be a slow warm-up, it looks like. So they're sending the two teams to the sideline while this goes on. But Geraldine breaks on top here, Ricky, 6-0. They ran that entire drive on the ground, not one pass, and Boaz just couldn't get off the field.
16 plays, 86 yards. And they had a couple of penalties on the play that kind of helped them out against Boaz. And like I said, 16 plays, 10 minutes and 31 seconds.
And so we're going to send it back to the studio for a quick break, and we'll be back while the lights warm up. This is the Boaz Network.
Save big, sell bigger. Now list your home for 2% with RE/MAX Guntersville and RE/MAX Heritage in Arab as they've embraced the new changes in real estate. Call the number on the screen to talk with an agent to find out how you can now keep more of what's yours by listing your home for 2%. Discover the difference with RE/MAX, one of the most trusted names in real estate, where you know you're always getting quality service. Make that call today to start your 2% listing where you'll keep more of what's yours and save big, sell bigger.
Back to Coolidge-Isbell Stadium in Geraldine. It is 6-0 in favor of the Geraldine Bulldogs. We have not kicked the extra point yet or attempted the extra point because when John Beck Wade scored the touchdown for Geraldine, the lights, they have two light poles on the visitor side of the field here, and they went out as soon as he scored the touchdown, and they have not come back on. It looks like they're trying to, but this is one of those situations, Ricky, where the rain just, as soon as the game started, the rain started coming down. The wind has been a factor. You give up a long touchdown drive, and then the lights go out. It's like nothing is going right so far for Boaz.
And, you know, it's just crazy. And like I said, 16 plays, 86 yards. And, I mean, the thing about it is they turned up the clock. I mean, we got 3 plays in that first quarter.
Yeah, we were moving right along here, and now there's a delay.
As old Ernie Johnson would say, we were zipping right along.
So with 11:50 to go in the second quarter, Geraldine leads at 6-0, and Boaz presumably will get the ball, and they've got to be a little bit better than they were on that first drive where they went 3 and out.
I mean, that reminded me of the first drive last week. You
yeah.
know?
And so
I mentioned earlier that, you know, when we came on about winning it in the trenches and, you know, would Boaz try to establish a run? Well, that's what Geraldine did on their first drive, and, I mean, they established it. They didn't have to throw the ball.
Fife is leading over Coosa Christian 2-0. They've gotten a safety in that game, and so an early score there. I can promise you that game's still in the first quarter.
I'm sure.
So we're going to take another break. We'll be back. This is the Boaz Network.
You'll like banking at People's Independent Bank and PIB Mortgage. Here, you'll receive a high level of personal service, a full array of accounts and services, a variety of mortgage loans, local loan decisions, and you will see active corporate citizenship throughout our footprint. Step up to true community banking at People's Independent Bank. www.pibonline.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. NMLS number 466340.
Marshall DeKalb Electric Cooperative is a proud supporter of our community and our local schools, academics, and athletics. Best of luck to all our local teams throughout the season. Our mission at Marshall DeKalb Electric Cooperative is to provide the most reliable electrical service at the lowest possible rate. We strive to achieve our mission with quality and reliable service and a commitment to our consumer needs. We want to be a beacon in each community that we serve. Since 1956 and through 3 generations, the C.A. Langford Company has provided crushed limestone, sand, asphalt, and more. From large commercial projects to small jobs and residential needs. For products and services information, call 582-5723 or visit their informative website, calangford.company. RE/MAX Gunnersville is a proud supporter of the Gunnersville City Schools academics and athletics. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the year. For all your real estate needs, call on the local professional staff at RE/MAX Gunnersville, 256-582-5585.
If your parents and grandparents owned a Ford, odds are they bought theirs at Alexander Ford in Boaz. For over 50 years, Alexander Ford has been known as the Ford store in North Alabama. With some of the same faces you've grown to know and trust, we celebrate our past and are excited about our future. We still do business like we always have without hidden fees and high pressure. You can put your trust in us, just like your parents and grandparents did. Alexander Ford, your family Ford store.
Welcome back to Coolidge-Isbell Stadium in Geraldine. And here are some scores from other games. By the way, let me give you an update about what's going on here. Geraldine scored a touchdown. Lights on the visitor side went out. I think they've been working on them ever since. So far, 2 of the lights on the light pole to our left have illuminated. The rest of them have not. And on the right side, light pole, none of them have illuminated. Here are some scores from some other games. Appalachian leads Sandrock 21-0. Piedmont 13, BB Comer 0. Albertville and Grissom tied at 7. Aniana 6, Susan Moore 0. Collinsville 14, Sandrock 0. I thought Sandrock was playing Appalachian. Nevertheless, Spring Garden 14, Cedar Bluff 0. Cleveland 7, JB Pennington 0. Etowah 7, Southside 0. Bob Jones 7, Gadsden City 0. So there is a list of some scores for you. And we are just waiting. There's 1, 2 lights have now illuminated on the pole to our right. So it's 2 on each side. So they have to warm up, I guess, and then see if they all come on. So we're in, after we had a very, very quick first quarter.
This is going to make up for it.
Yeah. And then we just got a weather report from one of our buddies, Brian Hinton, who said that it's probably going to rain the entire second half on us. So we'll see.
Well, looking at the radar, what just went through was a heavy band. What looks to be coming through later on isn't as heavy. It's just going to be light stuff, but, you know, rain is rain.
Yes.
When you're already wet and cold.
Yeah, I'm soaked. Troy is soaked. Bubba had a big coat on with his head inside, and you had an umbrella. So, and we have a tent in the truck.
Well, but think about it. I don't think that tent would have.
Yeah, it would have. We would have held it down.
Well,
we would have.
We got time. Bubba, go get it. We keep some of these people in front of us dry.
So 6-0 Geraldine here. 11:50 to play in the first half. And the light poles are beginning to illuminate here a little more quickly, a little steadily. And hopefully we'll be getting back underway here in a few minutes. I don't know if they'll let them go out there and warm up and do some things. Boaz has been doing some things on the sideline here. Tyler Pierce and Ja'Kai Hudgens, Sage Bennett, they've been throwing down to our right. And Noah Guile in front of me is snapping the ball to Jason Buke. So they're trying to stay loose and get loose, because the offense for Boaz has only been out there for 3 plays and a punt. So the lights coming back on little by little here. We're going to send it back for one more quick break, and then we'll be back hopefully for an extra point attempt by the Geraldine Bulldogs. This is the Boaz Network. Welcome back. The lights have almost completely finished warming up here, and we're about to have an extra point attempt by the Geraldine Bulldogs, and the official just blew the whistle for the teams to come back out for this extra point attempt. So we're getting ready to start back here. Geraldine leading 6-0, and an extra point coming up from Alberto Sanchez, the 5'10", 150-pound sophomore. The Bulldogs marching right down the field on their opening drive of the game to score this touchdown. Extremely muddy on the sidelines now. after the pretty heavy shower came through. There's a high snap. Sanchez's kick does not get there. It is no good. And that will make the score 6-0. So we'll keep it right here as we get ready for the kickoff. And Ricky, you know, Boaz is, they got to answer here. After Geraldine took it all the way down the field, they did not throw the ball not one time on their opening drive.
No, they went 16 plays, 86 yards, all on the ground. Actually, they got 98 yards because of the penalties that backed them up some. Boaz had 2 costly penalties on that first drive. But Boaz, as you said, get it back. Maybe they make some adjustments, and then the defense can make some adjustments next time Geraldine gets the ball.
So Geraldine will kick off here. Boaz will put Ja'Kai Hudgens and Elijah Kelly deep there to our left on this very sloppy Coolidge-Isbell Stadium field. And Sanchez to kick off here. He kicked it very, very short, remember, on the first kickoff of the game. Boaz had to come up and get it, and they're going to do it again here. And Wade Dobbins is going to claim a fair catch at about the 35-yard line. So Boaz will start from there. Tyler Pierce trying to rally the offensive, his offensive mates as they get ready for their second drive of the game here with 11:50 to play in the second quarter.
We're going to say they're going to spot it about the 32 is where they're putting the ball down.
So Boaz will put 1 man wide left, 2 to the right. Pierce will have Childers in the backfield lined up to his left. Shotgun snap for Tyler Pierce. He takes it. He's going to hand off to Childers. No, Pierce will keep around the left end. Pierce has still got room, 45-50. Pierce down to the 45-yard line and out of bounds. On the keeper play, faked it to Childers and on the zone read and kept it himself. And he had a good burst of speed. Into
Geraldine territory at the Bulldog 46. So that was a gain of 22 yards for Pierce.
1st and 10 Boaz. Pierce takes the snap. He wants to throw out to Hudgens on the screen. He has it. Hudgens to the 40. Hudgens will be tackled as he goes forward at about the 36, 37-yard line. Coming over to make the stop was Jordan Langford. And it will be 2nd down and about a yard here for Boaz at the 37. Here's Pierce. Takes the snap. Hands off to Childers. No, Pierce will keep. Pierce eluded a man in the backfield, then goes forward to about the 35. I think he'll have the 1st down.
That was, looked like Tyler almost lost the handle on the ball, but nonetheless, they're going to come over here. Looks like they're going to try to measure and see or look at it and see if it is a 1st down or not. I can't tell from where we're at.
The referee's looking at it, and he says 1st down. So they will put it down at the 36, I think. Sullivan, and I think that's Jay Patterson who's checked in. They'll be wide left. Out here to the right, Landon Alexander and Ja'Kai Hudgens. Childers in the backfield with Pierce on this 1st and 10 from the 36 of Geraldine. Alexander in motion, and here is a flag. Boaz moved early. This is going to cost the Pirates 5 yards on the false start. So they will back it up to the 41, and it'll be 1st and 15 now for the Pirates. 3 men wide left. Ja'Kai Hudgens, the only man out here on the right. Here's a handoff to Tristan. Tristan Childers trying to go left. Man, he was hit very hard by Langford right about the line of scrimmage.
You know Geraldine is keying and key on Tristan. They're going to drop him right there at the line of scrimmage. So we'll say no gain on the play.
2nd down and 15 as Elijah Kelly is going to check into the offensive backfield and Childers will come out. 3 men wide left. That's the short side of the field. 1 to the right. Here's Pierce. Pierce is going to roll out. You want to fake to Kelly. Looking for Hudgens all the way down the field. And it is broken up off of the helmet of the safety. And they will draw a flag. That was number 13, Sladgeter, who came over and broke it up. The ball went right off of his helmet and actually out of the field of play. And I think this is going to wind up being an interference call on Geraldine, and it will be. Ricky, we've seen them run a play where they throw it out to Kelly on that little swing pass. That time they faked it and went long to Jakai. He was open, but a good job by Sladgeter getting over there, but he got there a little bit too early. And they will put it down at the just shy of the first down marker.
When it was 1st and 10, we got penalized 5. And then, well, had no gain on the play, so I guess you say a little bit.
It is a first down.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Coach Sullivan is saying, is it not a first down? Yes, it is. They will move the sticks as you indicated they should. So they put it at the 26-yard line, 1st and 10 Pirates, trailing 6-0 with 10:09 to play in the half. Here is a handoff to Childers. Childers going off the left side, looking for room. He'll have a nice gain of about 5 or 6 yards into about the 20. So it'll be 2nd down and 4 from there. Patterson will come wide right with Hudgens. And Gaither is in there as a blocking back. They hand it to Childers again, this time to the right, into the middle of the line, and he is stacked up as he gets inside the 20 and out to about the 19, maybe the 18 before they will knock him down. That was Wade on the tackle. And it'll be 3rd down for Boaz. And it'll be 3rd and about 2 yards to go.
About the 18-yard line.
Hard to see these long yard lines out here. Here's Pierce. Now they will shift everybody, and they will go with everybody in tight. Here's a handoff to Childers. He broke a tackle, got his 1st down close to the 15. He did a nice job of getting out of the tackle of Jacob Bryant, who was coming on a run blitz, and was able to go forward for the 1st down. And they will put it at the 15, I believe. 1st and 10 at the 15 for Boaz. Pierce is going to back up, wants to throw. He is looking. He has his man. That's Hudgens. Man, he was hit very hard, but he pops right back up. Wade making the tackle on Jakai Hudgens down at about the 10, so a gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and 5 for Boaz here.
Good play, good pickup, safe pickup, 2nd down and 5.
Pierce is audibling to the team. He is going to fake. He tried to give it to Childers. Childers was not there. He tried to go to the left. Childers was lined up to the right.
Yeah, that was a busted play somewhere.
And so that's going to cost the Pirates. I think he may have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, which was the 10.
Looks like he got inside the 10. We're going to call it the 9.
So 3rd down and about 4 or 5. Childers will line up to the left to Pierce. Tyler wants to throw, looking. He's in trouble. He's flushed. He's running to the right. Got some room out there to the 10. Runs over a man at the 5 and down inside the 5 to about the 3-yard line, maybe the 2. It was a good hard run by Tyler Pierce out to the right. He was trying to throw the ball, Ricky, but couldn't find anybody to throw it to, and then the field opened up in front of him, and they will put it at the 3-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal to go for the Pirates from there. Childers lines up to Pierce's right. That is where the formation is. Pierce is going to keep running to the right, and he won't find much room. They'll stack him up. Good penetration by the Geraldine defense that time as Pierce could not get it into the end zone.
Let me say the 2. Let's see where they actually put it down. Or no gain.
It'll be 2nd and goal from the 3 as they say no gain on the play. Here's Pierce. He'll hand it to Childers this time, running to the left. He can't get free. Nice job coming on an all-out blitz by Joe Garcia. And he will put him down. And they will say that is a loss on the play. It'll be 3rd down and goal for Boaz. So a pair of running plays. And we'll say no gain. It's at the 3. So 3rd and goal for Boaz at the 3. Pistol formation for the Pirates. Here's Pierce. He's going to fake. He's looking to throw. Has a man wide open. He is in. That's Mason Gaither. Touchdown, Boaz. Gaither's second touchdown reception of the year, and he gets in there for the score.
I think it's the same play that he scored on the first time.
And the Pirates tie it up and can take the lead here with the extra point from Jose Arguin. So the Pirates got a time-consuming drive of their own.
13 plays, 68 yards, in a little over 5 minutes.
And here is the extra point attempt. Jose will be kicking off for a wet field. High snap. Jose gets it away, though, and on top of that concession stand, the ball goes. It's good. 6:41 in the half. Boaz takes a 7-6 lead over the Geraldine Bulldogs. This is the Boaz Network.
Save big, sell bigger. Now list your home for 2% with RE/MAX Guntersville and RE/MAX Heritage in Arab as they've embraced the new changes in real estate. Call the number on the screen to talk with an agent to find out how you can now keep more of what's yours by listing your home for 2%. Discover the difference with RE/MAX, one of the most trusted names in real estate, where you know you're always getting quality service. Make that call today to start your 2% listing where you'll keep more of what's yours and save big, sell bigger.
People's Bank is my go-to place for banking.
When you deal with People's, their goal is your success.
Here at People's Bank, it's more about a relationship.
I know my bankers, and I've got their cell numbers. I just call them.
If we had been with a larger bank, we would have just been a number. We're supported 100% by People's Bank.
They're our neighbor, they're our friends. We're part of this community.
I went to People's Bank because I knew they were going to take care of me.
People's Bank treat us like we're the most important client they have.
This is Julie Battles for Twilight Monument Company. It's hard to lose someone you love, and at Twilight Monument Company, they want to help give your loved one a nice memorial that you can enjoy for generations. Come see my papa, Jerry Battles, at Twilight Monument Company, 256-593-7792.
Boaz takes a 7-6 lead here, although they haven't put point number 7 on the scoreboard yet. But 6:41 to play.
We know we got the extra point.
And Jose Arguin to kick off. This will be the first time he's kicked this year off such a wet ground.
Yeah, and the wind is kind of behind him, so this should be an easy touchback.
It looks like number 13, Slagiter, is the deep man for the Bulldogs. And he is going to kick it deep. And it's going to go over the head of Slagiter and out of the end zone. And that will be a touchback. And the Bulldogs will start at the 20 here, Ricky. So let's see if Boaz has made some defensive adjustments.
Yeah, Geraldine's only had it. We're a quarter and a half into the game, and Geraldine's only had it one possession. Of course, they ran 16 plays, and scored a touchdown. But let's see, Boaz, as you said, has made a few adjustments defensively. The rain has stopped, so you wonder if Geraldine will maybe try to throw the ball. But nonetheless, this is a big possession here for Boaz because they did well on that last their possession there.
All right, here is John Beck Wade in the shotgun. He is going to hand off this time to the running back, gets out to the right, broke a tackle, he's in the clear. 35, 40, 45. He's in midfield, he is outrunning everybody. Nobody is going to catch Jordan Langford. It is an 80-yard touchdown run, and Geraldine retakes the lead just like that. He broke out of a tackle at about the 25-yard line, and there was nobody home, and he outran everybody on the Boaz defense.
See if Geraldine maybe attempts to go for two. Looks like I can't tell if the kicker's in there or not. We'll see. They may attempt to go for two here.
I think they will go for two. Wade is coming in from the sidelines, and they will attempt a two-point conversion here, leading 12-7. Those two running backs, Langford and Garcia, ran for over 100 yards apiece last week against Holly Pond, and Wade added, I think, 60-something yards of his own.
Langford's got 92 now in this first half.
And here's Wade with a two-point conversion attempt. Slagiter is in the backfield with him, and Wade is going to run to the left, looking for the end zone, and they'll say he got in there for the 2 points. So with 6:28 to play, it is now Geraldine 14 and Boaz 7. This is the Boaz Network. One play, 80 yards. That's an easy touchdown scoring drive.
Yeah, he went one play, 80 yards, 13 seconds. So now Boaz gets the ball back, and it's they've got to answer.
And so 14-7 after the 2-point conversion attempt is good. And here is Sanchez to kick off. His first two have come up to the up men. Kelly and Hudgens are deep for Boaz. And put the ball in play. It's going to be a very short kick this time. Again, Wade Dobbins comes up and makes a good secure catch at about the 35. And Boaz will start from there. So the Pirates again trailing, this time by 7. And if they can be as good as they were on the last drive, to put it close to the end of the half. 6:28 to play here.
37-yard line, Boaz got it. Good field position again.
Pierce in the gun with Childers to his left. Tyler's going to hand off to Tristan Childers. Childers looking for room. He's got some room. Up to the 40, to the 45. Falls forward to about the 46-yard line. And it will be 2nd down and 1 as Langford made the tackle. Coosa Christian on top of 5, 7-2. 2nd and 1. Here's a handoff to Tristan Childers. Childers got room up the middle again. Spins his way forward to Geraldine territory to about the 45. That will be another Boaz first down. And it was Gabriel Garcia coming up to make the tackle from the linebacker spot.
44-yard line, another 10-yard run by Tristan Childers.
And now Tyler wants to throw, backing up, going to throw across the middle. It is caught by Alexander, and he's upended at the 20-yard line. Tyler Pierce threw an absolute bullet that time to Landon Alexander. And give credit to Landon. He was kind of in a situation where he knew he was going to get hit, but he made the catch and did a somersault at about the 19. It'll be 1st and 10 Boaz.
25-yard pickup.
Here's Pierce wanting to throw out wide. He gets it out there. Up ahead is Sage Bennett to the 10. Makes a move to the 5. He's in. Touchdown Boaz. Great move by Sage Bennett after he caught the ball on the screen. And that is his 2nd touchdown reception of the year. A pair of touchdown throws for Pierce. He's now got 16 on the season.
That drive, just 4 plays, 63 yards, used just 53 seconds.
And here's Jose to try to tie the game. Kick is away. And the kick is good. 5:35 to play in the first half. We're knotted up at 14. This is the Boaz Network.
Hey folks, Mark Brickey, Sand Mountain Toyota. There's a lot to consider when buying a truck. Towing capacity, cab space, gas mileage, resale value. When you're talking with your salesman, is he willing to sit behind the wheel of the same kind of truck he claims to stand behind? Here at Sand Mountain Toyota, we buy what we sell. Not only do we stand behind our trucks, we put our own money and trust in Toyota trucks, just like you. Come by and check out our huge selection of popular Toyota trucks. Sand Mountain Toyota, we're more than a dealership.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service has been the place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. Our family takes pride in carrying on the tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose the people you can trust. With 10 locations to serve you, including Albertville and Gunnersville, at Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
Some days, you've got big things to care about. Like that. And that. Luckily, the Whirlpool Smart Range automatically updates itself with features like Air Fry. So you can worry less about keeping up with the latest tech and care more about keeping up with the latest trends. Say cheese. Everyday care, Whirlpool.
Visit the helpful, knowledgeable staff at Bonds Appliance on Gunner Avenue in Gunnersville.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh, quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
Knotted up at 14. Boaz and Geraldine, 5:35 to play in the first half. Boaz to kick off here. The difference in this game has been Boaz went 3 and out on their first possession. The two teams have scored touchdowns on every other possession of the game. After a power outage of some sort on this side of the field, and the lights came back on. We've been cooking with gas ever since, Ricky.
Yeah.
Here is Jose's kick. It's going into the end zone. That's a touchback. Now, the last time Geraldine had it at the 20, one play and they went 80 yards. Boaz has got to contain better.
Yeah, we were hoping that Boaz had made some adjustments from that first possession, and of course, like you said, they got outside on that previous possession and went 80 yards in one play. Let's see if they can has made some adjustments this time. Get a stop maybe and then get the ball back before the half. Geraldine will get the ball to start the second half.
Langford lines up in the backfield to the left of John Beck Wade. In the shotgun, they're going to hand it to Langford. Langford trying to cut it inside. Boaz will stack him up and push him back. That was Logan Scoggins who had him. The whistle never blew, Troy. He had him and kept driving him back, and finally they blew the whistle. That's going to be a loss, though, back to the 16-yard line.
Loss of 4 yards.
So it'll be second down and 14. This is the first time Geraldine has been in a situation where they've been behind the sticks.
So this big couple of plays right here for the Boaz defense.
Second down and 14. Wade in the gun, takes the snap. He wants to throw for the first time across the middle. He's got a man open, and he catches it over the shoulder. Beautifully thrown. It was Gabriel Garcia on the catch, taken down by Dobbins, I believe. But he came out of there, and a beautifully thrown pass. Nice touch on the ball by Wade.
Yeah, 28 yards.
Up to the 44-yard line.
So they got him out of a second and long.
So first and 10 for the Bulldogs at their own 44. Coosa Christian has extended their lead to 14-2 now over Fife. First and 10. Here is a handoff to Langford running to the right, and he is trying to pick his way forward. Gets across the 45, and then they'll take him down at about the 47. That is very reminiscent of the play they ran for the touchdown a few minutes ago.
It is, and that time Boaz was able to stop him after a 4-yard gain.
They give him the 48.
Yeah, 48-yard line. Second down and 6.
Under 4 minutes to play here in the half. As they break out of the huddle, Geraldine doesn't flank anybody out. Everybody is within the tackles. Second down and 6. Here is a keeper by Wade. He's going nowhere. Boaz will put him down, I think, for a loss on the play back to the 47, a loss of a yard, I believe.
Yeah, let's see where they spot it. It's either going to be no gain or a loss of 1. They're going to spot it pretty much right back at the, well, they're going to maybe a loss of half a yard. We'll say back to the 47, so we're going to give them a yard loss.
It is third down and 7 from here. Boaz with an opportunity to get off the field, something they haven't done tonight defensively. So we'll see what happens on this 3rd and 7 for Geraldine.
Watch the pass.
Wade takes a snap. He's going to run it himself to the left, trying to get outside. He does not. Taken down. Nice job by Dobbins, and Bennett coming over to make the play.
Right at midfield.
Noah Ford also there. 4th down and about 4 at midfield, and they indicate they're going to go for it. They're going to go for it quickly. Geraldine already back up to the firing line on this 4th and 4 from midfield, and they shift, and Boaz jumps off sides. And that will be a 5-yard step off, Ricky, and that will give the Bulldogs a first down at the Boaz 45. Geraldine went with that shift, and as they're shifting, Boaz jumped off sides, and that will cost the Pirates, because that gives Geraldine a new set of downs. We saw that on the first drive of the game a couple of times.
Yeah, and clock running at 2:15. Geraldine's not in any hurry.
They will get the ball to start the second half. 1st and 10 at the Boaz 45. Boaz has got to continue to stay disciplined defensively. And here is a handoff to Slagiter, who's in the backfield. And he broke one tackle, and then he is taken down after a gain of a couple of yards. So they will put it at the 43, 42 and a half, a couple of yards there. It'll be second down and a long 8 for Geraldine. 1:35 to play in the half.
And Geraldine's got 3 timeouts, so you got to figure that they're going to need to call a timeout here soon if they don't get a long play and a first down.
Let's see if they put it in the air here on 2nd and 8. Wade waits the snap. He is going to try to throw. Looking. He's in trouble. Still looking, and they will sack him. Boaz got him over on the sideline. It was Scoggins over there who I think finally got his hands on him. Ty Sullivan coming up to help out. And it'll be 3rd down. Where are they going to mark this? Back outside the 45 to the 47. It's going to be 3rd down and 12. And with 1:12 to go, I think he must have gone out of bounds. No timeout.
He did go out of bounds over there. So, but now it's 3rd and 18. That was a loss.
3rd and 12, actually, at the 47.
Right.
So let's see what they try to do here. They did try to throw that time, but Boaz had it well defensed. 1:12, the clock stopped on 3rd and 12. Here is a handoff to Langford running to the right. Boaz is able to get him after a gain of a couple. And that will be 4th down, and I think Boaz may spend a timeout here with 1:05 to play and a 4th and 10 coming up at the 45-yard line. Boaz will probably get it back with 1:05. Do we have a flag? We have a flag on the play, Ricky. And I think it's going to be a face mask, an incidental or the 5-yard variety against the Pirates. So this is going to make it interesting here. They will replay this down. So it's going to be 3rd down again and 5 from the 40. So the Pirates getting called for the penalty there, and that gives Geraldine new life on this drive with 1:05 to play.
Another big penalty that hope doesn't hurt Boaz on this play, but gives them another play.
Geraldine is going to flank 2 men wide to the right, and Boaz is going to call a defensive timeout here to talk things over. 1:05 in the half. It is 14-14. This is the Boaz Network.
Visit Boaz Discount Drugs and Johnson Hallmark in their new location just up the street on the corner of Highway 168 and Elizabeth Street in Boaz. Same helpful, friendly service with personal attention to each prescription. Boaz Discount Drugs is your prescription compounding specialist with custom medications to fit your needs. And Johnson's Hallmark is your source for all occasion cards and gift items.
At Piggly Wiggly, we work hard to deliver the very best to you and your family. We offer only the top quality Black Canyon Angus beef, Swift Natural Fresh Pork, Grade A Kegel Fresh Chicken, smoked, processed, and frozen meat items. One of the most popular promotions at Piggly Wiggly is our Pick 5 meat program. Purchase a single pack of meat and pay our everyday low price, or purchase 5 packages marked with the bright red Pick 5 label for just $19.99. You get the best of both worlds, great quality meats and a super low price. You'll always find low prices throughout Piggly Wiggly.
Established in 1946, Kirkpatrick Concrete has a tradition of top quality products and service. They now have 11 North Alabama locations to meet this area's demand for quality ready-mix concrete. For your next project, your friends at Kirkpatrick Concrete are just down the road.
At the Driving Factor, we know you're looking for a reliable vehicle.
Whether you're heading to work,
headed to play,
or taking the grandkids to the beach.
Are we there yet?
At the Driving Factor, every vehicle comes with a warranty for the length of the contract.
And you get a Carfax with every purchase.
We make everything easy, from the application process, the approval, or to the payments, either online or in store.
At the Driving Factor, we're not your ordinary buy here, pay here dealer.
The face mask penalty on the last play gives a 5-yard step off to the Geraldine, and they get the third down back. So instead of it being 4th and 10 where Boaz had dropped Langford, it's going to be 3rd and 5 from the 40. I would expect Geraldine, Ricky, to go with that hard count and try to get Boaz to jump again.
The shifting that they're doing, yes, and see if Boaz will jump. If not, Geraldine's probably looking at 2 plays to try to pick up a first down because it's too close in the punt, too far out for a field goal. Geraldine 0 for 2 on 3rd downs, but after each of those 3rd downs, they picked up a first down on those 4th downs.
All right, here's Wade. Formation to the left this time. Takes the shotgun snap. He's going to hand off up the middle. That's going to be a first down. And getting inside the 35 is the running back. That was Garcia, Jose Garcia. And he goes forward to about the 31, I believe. And that is going to be a first down. And I think Geraldine spends a timeout here with 59 seconds remaining in the half. The first quarter went by so rapidly. And the second quarter has gone by so slowly.
Slowly, but you got to figure, you got to account for, 20-minute delay or thereabouts for the lights to come back on?
Yeah.
Because once those lights have come back on, we've gone fairly quick. I mean, it's 8:02. Normally now we're about halftime. This is going to end up about right, but
59.3 seconds remaining here in the first half of play, and it's a first down and 10 for the Bulldogs at the 31. Ricky, I don't know how much they trust their field goal kicker. His extra point attempt was not real good on the first touchdown, but part of that was because of the high snap.
Yeah, so let's just kind of see. Obviously they want to score a touchdown. And
they're in a situation now where they probably have to think about throwing it, right?
They're throwing it, and they're going to be throwing into the wind. So you got to count for that. Each team still got 2 timeouts left.
And so 1st and 10 at the 31. The Bulldogs are out there. And here is Wade, John Beck Wade, in the shotgun. Formation to the right. And they are going to hand off back to the left. They hand it off to Garcia again. No, that's Langford who got the handoff. And a nice job by Boaz on the defense there. I believe Gonzalo Pacheco was the man who submarined him. And inside the inside the 30 he goes, a gain of a yard, maybe 2. And it'll be 2nd and 8 and another timeout taken here. And I'm not sure
Geraldine.
All right, the Bulldogs took their second of 3 timeouts here in the first half, and we'll take it with them. This is the Boaz Network.
Says on there, Boaz took it. I don't know.
Save big, sell bigger. Now list your home for 2% with RE/MAX Guntersville and RE/MAX Heritage in Arab as they've embraced the new changes in real estate. Call the number on the screen to talk with an agent to find out how you can now keep more of what's yours by listing your home for 2%. Discover the difference with RE/MAX, one of the most trusted names in real estate, where you know you're always getting quality service. Make that call today to start your 2% listing where you'll keep more of what's yours and save big, sell bigger.
2nd down and 8 here for Geraldine at the Boaz 29 with 52.9 seconds left.
And again, kind of like you, do they try to put it in the air or keep it on the ground? If they keep it on the ground and don't pick up a first down, they'll have to call timeout again.
They do have men flanked here, one to either side, and Wade is going to try to throw. He's looking, now he's going to run. He's got room out to the right. He's inside the 10, down to the 5, close to the goal line, and he is in. Touchdown. John Beck Wade on the keeper after he wanted to throw, I think. Couldn't find anybody, and the field opened up to his right, and then he just turned on the Jets, and he got into the end zone with 43.7 seconds left here in the first half. So Geraldine trying to pull the double here, trying to score here right before the half, and then they'll get the ball to start the second half of play. And here's an extra point attempt by Sanchez. Sanchez gets it away. This one is a much better effort, and it is good. And with 43.7 seconds left, it's now Geraldine 21 and Boaz 14. This is the Boaz Network.
You'll like banking at People's Independent Bank and PIB Mortgage. Here, you'll receive a high level of personal service, a full array of accounts and services, a variety of mortgage loans, local loan decisions, and you will see active corporate citizenship throughout our footprint. Step up to true community banking at People's Independent Bank. www.pibonline.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. NMLS number 466340.
Marshall DeKalb Electric Cooperative is a proud supporter of our community and our local schools, academics, and athletics. Best of luck to all our local teams throughout the season. Our mission at Marshall DeKalb Electric Cooperative is to provide the most reliable electrical service at the lowest possible rate. We strive to achieve our mission with quality and reliable service and a commitment to our consumer needs. We want to be a beacon in each community that we serve.
Since 1956 and through 3 generations, the C.A. Langford Company has provided crushed limestone, sand, asphalt, and more, from large commercial projects to small jobs and residential needs. For products and services information, call 582-5723 or visit their informative website, calangford.company. RE/MAX Guntersville is a proud supporter of the Guntersville City Schools, academics, and athletics. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the year. For all your real estate needs, call on the local professional staff at RE/MAX Guntersville, 256-582-5585.
If your parents and grandparents owned a Ford, odds are they bought theirs at Alexander Ford in Boaz. For over 50 years, Alexander Ford has been known as the Ford store in North Alabama. With some of the same faces you've grown to know and trust, we celebrate our past and are excited about our future. We still do business like we always have without hidden fees and high pressure. You can put your trust in us, just like your parents and grandparents did. Alexander Ford, your family Ford store.
Geraldine breaking back out on top by 7 now, 21-14, with just 43 seconds left here in the first half on a sloppy field here. And Boaz ready to receive this kick. Ricky, Boaz has 2 timeouts left. We know Pierce can throw it a mile, so we'll see what they do once they get it back. But they got to secure this kick. It's, again, a short one, and Elijah Kelly's going to come up. The ball is loose, but Boaz is able to get on it. Dobbins, I believe, came up with it. It was between him and Kelly, and the ball bounced in front of Elijah and behind Wade, but Wade was able to get on it at about the 38 or 39-yard line, and Boaz will have it 1st and 10. We'll call it the 38 with 40 seconds left and 2 timeouts. They have not really tested the Geraldine secondary a whole lot. Here is Pierce. He wants to back up. 3-man rush by the Bulldogs. He's going to throw it out here and out of bounds, looking for Ty Sullivan. And he threw it well over his head. And out of bounds, incomplete. 2nd and 10 with 35 seconds remaining. That was a long throw from where they are.
Yeah, across the hash, from the far hash to the near sideline.
And here is a whistle before the snap.
I believe Geraldine's called their final timeout.
I believe you're right. So they have used all 3 of theirs here. Boaz still with 2, but just 35 seconds left now in the half. And Boaz really needs to put some points on the board here because Geraldine will get the ball to start the second half of play.
Boaz has not stopped them yet in 3 possessions. Geraldine with 248 yards in 3 possessions, 28 plays, averaging almost 9 yards a play. They've only really thrown it 1 time. They've attempted a couple. That last one where Beck was flushed out and scored, and then the sack. But they're 1 out of 1 on passing and running the ball 27 times for 220 yards.
All right, so Boaz comes from the sideline to run this second down play from the 38-yard line. Noah Guile, the center, is over the ball. Snaps it back to Pierce. Pierce looking to throw, plenty of time. Now he's going to be flushed out, and he's trying to get Hudgens to adjust, and he does, but he is throwing it a little bit low and outside, and it's incomplete down around the Geraldine 40. And Jakai sheds himself of the receiving gloves, and it'll be 3rd and 10 now, Boaz, from the 38 with 27 seconds left.
Yeah, and the thing about it, if you don't pick up a first down here, you give the ball back to Geraldine. Yes, they don't have any timeouts.
And here is Pierce. Nice pocket. Now he's going to roll out to his right. He's got some room, looking for that first down. Flag coming in, and it'll be a first down up to the 45-yard line, but this one's coming back, I think. Looked like Gavin Barkley got his helmet ripped off, but this one's going to go against the Pirates, going to be holding against Boaz. So just 19 seconds left, and this is going to cost the Pirates 10 yards. Barkley's going to have to come out of the game. Not sure how he lost his helmet.
Usually the only way you do it is if somebody rips it off, but we're the one that got the penalty called on us.
So Boaz will put Patterson wide left, and out here to the right, the short side of the field, it'll be Alexander and Hudgens and Sullivan.
3rd and 20.
Pierce is going to hand it off to Childers. Childers looking for some room up the middle. Broke a couple of tackles. Close to a first down out here around the 41-yard line. Boaz will still need a couple of yards. It's 7 seconds left. 5 seconds left. And I think time is going to expire here in the first half. Now Boaz is going to call timeout. Time expires, but Boaz got a timeout prior to. I think they want to set up maybe a Hail Mary or something here before the end of the half, and the officials are going to talk it over, but he definitely got the timeout called before the time expired. So they're going to radio up. They all use these walkie-talkies, and they're going to radio up, and I think they're going to put 1.5 seconds left. It says 15 on the clock, but I think they're going to put 1.5 on the clock. 4th down and 2 here.
Yeah, just throw it long.
And remember, Pierce has the wind behind him here.
He does have the wind behind him. Just try to get, maybe Jakai deep or Jay, one of those across the middle maybe.
They're going to put 3 guys out wide left. That's the wide side of the field. Hudgens is over here on the right. And Childers will be in the backfield. And here is Pierce on this 4th down and 2 from their own 46. Geraldine backing a lot of guys up here defensively. And here's Pierce. As the time expires, he's just going to air it out for Hudgens in the end zone. It is tipped up and incomplete. Nice effort down there by Jakai, but he was unable to come up with it. And that will end the first half of play. He got it all the way to the end zone there, Ricky, but incomplete. So that will take us to halftime. It is Geraldine 21 and Boaz 14. And again, Geraldine will get the ball to start the second half. We're going to send it back to the studio, and we'll be back for the 3rd quarter after this. This is the Boaz Network.
Save big, sell bigger. Now list your home for 2% with RE/MAX Guntersville and RE/MAX Heritage in Arab as they've embraced the new changes in real estate. Call the number on the screen to talk with an agent to find out how you can now keep more of what's yours by listing your home for 2%. Discover the difference with RE/MAX, one of the most trusted names in real estate, where you know you're always getting quality service. Make that call today to start your 2% listing where you'll keep more of what's yours and save big, sell bigger.
People's Bank is my go-to place for banking.
When you deal with People's, their goal is your success.
Here at People's Bank, it's more about a relationship.
I know my bankers, and I've got their cell numbers. I just call them.
If we had been with a larger bank, we would have just been a number. We're supported 100% by People's Bank.
They're our neighbor, they're our friends. We're part of this community.
I went to People's Bank because I knew they were going to take care of me.
People's Bank treat us like we're the most important client they have.
This is Julie Battles for Twilight Monument Company. It's hard to lose someone you love, and at Twilight Monument Company, they want to help give your loved one a nice memorial that you can enjoy for generations. Come see my papa, Jerry Battles, at Twilight Monument Company, 256-593-7792.
A blustery evening here at Coolidge-Isbell Stadium in Geraldine, Alabama, as the rain came through. The wind continues to blow here, and most of us are soaking wet here in the bleachers at Coolidge-Isbell. And the Boaz Pirates trail in this game 21-14. They were not able to stop Geraldine on any of the Bulldogs' 3 offensive drives of the game. Patrick Williams alongside Ricky Smith in the Family Savings Credit Union broadcast booth, which is an open-air booth tonight.
Outdoor booth tonight. Looking at a few stats from that first half, as you said, Geraldine 3 possession, 3 scores, and they had 220 yards rushing, 27 carries. They only threw 1 pass for 28 yards, 28 plays, 248 yards, averaging almost 9 yards a play. Boaz, 24 plays, 147 yards. They averaged 6.1 yards per play, 86 yards rushing on 15 carries, 61 yards passing for Tyler Pierce, 5 for 9. And Boaz, Geraldine's going to get the ball to start the second half. Boaz, you know, just kind of a recap. Boaz got the first possession, went 3 and out, punted. Geraldine kept the ball the last 10 minutes and some odd seconds of the first quarter, scored on the first play of the second quarter, and missed the extra. Well, they scored on that last play, and then the lights went out. And then we had a lot of 20-minute delay for the lights to come back on. They came back and missed the extra point. Boaz got it, went down and scored, but then it was kind of a score fest, you know, back and forth there. Boaz had the ball to end the first half, but turned it over on downs right at the last play of the half. So here we go, get ready to start the second half. Jose Arguin is going to set the kickoff for Boaz.
Arguin, all of Arguin's kickoffs have gone into the end zone tonight. This time he's kicking into the wind, however.
Yeah, let's see if what I'm sure Geraldine kind of would expect that. See what will happen with this kick. See if he got a strong enough leg to get it into the end zone.
Geraldine leading by 7 as we get ready to start the second half here. And Arguin has a signal from the referee. And we'll get ready to boot this one. And he's going to kick this one short, Ricky, and it's got a backspin on it. And the fumble on the play, the ball is loose, but Geraldine got on it. The ball squirted right through a couple of Boaz players, but able to fall on the ball after he muffed it was Owen Walling, number 6 for the Bulldogs, and they're going to start with good field position. That one had almost the intended result.
Well, with the wind blowing in his face like it was, I mean, that was the perfect thing, is to try to kick it up high, and it almost worked, but nonetheless, Geraldine with the ball. Like I said, good field position at the 42.
Nobody flanked here. Geraldine with the ball on the right hash, moving left to right as you listen. Here is John Beck Wade. He is going to hand off to Jordan Langford, rolling to the left, and he is going to be crossing the 45-yard line, and they will take him down. Look like Ty Sullivan and Aiden O'Rourke converged, but not before a gain of about 5 yards on the play for Langford, 2nd down and 5 from the Geraldine 47.
And they were successful in that first half, averaging over 7.5 yards per rush. So I would expect them to do nothing more than try to keep it on the ground and ground out the game and run clock. They got the lead.
Boaz with about a 7-man front here defensively. Here's again a handoff to Langford running left. Boaz stands him up, pushes him back. Might have gotten a yard, may not have gotten a yard. Good pursuit that time by the Pirates. That time it was Presley Fant on the stop. And it'll be 3rd and 5. No gain on the play that time, as Boaz is putting a lot of men near the line of scrimmage defensively.
Well, they'll do that probably this play too, but you got to be careful because the one pass that Geraldine completed, they run out of this pretty much this formation the whole half, and you just got to kind of be disciplined. If a receiver goes out, you've got to get him.
Two men flank Wade in the backfield. They're going to hand it off to Garcia. Garcia broke a couple of tackles. He is out in the free, and one man to beat, and that man does drag him down at about the 20-yard line. That was Demir Martinez. Touchdown saving tackle down inside the 15.
We're going to say probably two right at the 15, maybe the 14. Now they're going to mark it right on the 15-yard line. That was a run by Garcia, 38 yards.
So 1st and 10, deep in Boaz territory. They're in the red zone here. Are the Geraldine Bulldogs on this first possession of the third. They lead it by 7. They're trying to go up by 2 scores here. Should have been a penalty on Geraldine that time. And there's movement prior to the snap. There's going to be, no, they're going to call timeout. The Bulldogs are going to spend a timeout. There was offensive movement prior to the snap. There was also a man running out of the huddle when they broke the huddle out of to the sideline. No flag there. Should have been a substitution infraction. Nevertheless, it's a timeout. Geraldine's first of the third quarter with 9:50 to play, and the Bulldogs leading by 7. This is the Boaz Network.
Visit Boaz Discount Drugs and Johnson Hallmark in their new location just up the street on the corner of Highway 168 and Elizabeth Street in Boaz. Same helpful, friendly service with personal attention to each prescription. Boaz Discount Drugs is your prescription compounding specialist with custom medications to fit your needs. And Johnson's Hallmark is your source for all occasion cards and gift items.
At Piggly Wiggly, we work hard to deliver the very best to you and your family. We offer only the top quality Black Canyon Angus beef, Swift natural fresh pork, grade A Kegel fresh chicken, smoked, processed, and frozen meat items. One of the most popular promotions at Piggly Wiggly is our Pick 5 meat program. Purchase a single pack of meat and pay our everyday low price, or purchase 5 packages marked with the bright red Pick 5 label for just $19.99. You get the best of both worlds, great quality meats and a super low price. You'll always find low prices throughout Piggly Wiggly.
Established in 1946, Kirkpatrick Concrete has a tradition of top quality products and service. They now have 11 North Alabama locations to meet this area's demand for quality ready-mix concrete. For your next project, your friends at Kirkpatrick Concrete are just down the road.
At the Driving Factor, we know you're looking for a reliable vehicle.
Whether you're heading to work,
headed to play, or taking the grandkids to the beach.
Are we there yet?
At the Driving Factor, every vehicle comes with a warranty for the length of the contract.
And you get a Carfax with every purchase.
We make everything easy, from the application process, the approval, or to the payments, either online or in store. At the Driving Factor, we're not your ordinary buy here, pay here dealer.
1st and 10 at the 15 for Geraldine. One man will go wide right. That's Gabriel Garcia. That's Noah Richards way out here on the numbers to the right. 2 men in the backfield flanking Wade. Garcia on the right, Langford on the left. Shotgun snap taken. They're going to hand it to Langford, running to the right. Boaz knocks him down for a loss on the play.
Looks like number 7.
Logan Scoggins on the play.
Got him.
So he will lose a yard, I believe, back to the 16, or are they going to mark it at the line of scrimmage?
Right at the 15.
Yeah, so we'll say no gain. It'll be 2nd and 10. Boaz needs more plays like that defensively.
Yeah, they've only had a couple of stops tonight where they've got them in the backfield. And even after those, Geraldine was able to overcome that and pick up positive yards and score a touchdown.
Formation is to the right. Here's a handoff to Garcia. He gets outside. He's to the 10. He is still on his feet down to the 5 and dives for the pylon. And they're going to say that he is short of the goal line. But that'll be a 1st and goal to go as they handed it to Joe Garcia, and he got outside.
1 yard line.
So 1st and goal from the 1 for Geraldine here. First time these two teams have played since 1970, and right now the Bulldogs are having the better of the Pirates. 2 men in the backfield again with Wade. And here is a whistle and a stoppage in play. And there's a flag out here on the near side by the line judge. And I think it's going to be offsides against Boaz. Somebody lined up in the neutral zone. And there's not much room between the ball and the goal line, so it's 1st and goal from inside the 1 now. And here are the Bulldogs. And there's a handoff to Garcia running to the left, and he gets stopped, I believe, short of the goal line. They say he did not get in. So 2nd down and goal. 6:40 remaining here in the 3rd. As Geraldine likes these time-consuming drives, Ricky, and they've used the clock beautifully most of the night.
Yeah, they're down using 3.5 minutes off the clock to start this drive.
And here is Wade. He's going to keep it himself, running to the right, leaps ahead into the end zone for the touchdown. And the Geraldine Bulldogs now have a 2-score lead. They did pull the double like they wanted to do. They scored right at the end of the half with about a minute to go, less than a minute to go. And then they come out here, first drive of the 2nd half, and put it into the end zone. And so now they lead 27-14 with an extra point coming here. And the kick away by Sanchez, and it is good. 8:11, I think I gave you the wrong time a few minutes ago. It's 8:11 on the clock here in the 3rd quarter. Geraldine leads it now 28-14. This is the Boaz Network.
Horizon Communications' archives of local high school sports and school programs now spans decades and generations, covering multiple sports and programs. DVDs of these memorable events make the perfect gift for any occasion, and the cost is simple and affordable. The first game or program DVD is $20, the second game or program is $15, and then any others are only $10 each, all on their own individual DVD. Pre-1990 games converted from coaches' films are as low as $5 per game. We have hundreds of games from the late 50s on up. Give us a call at 256-582-7373, message us on Facebook, or email mharden@horizoncommunications.net to check the availability of your desired event. Let Horizon Communications help you with the gift of video to be treasured for a lifetime. Since 1992, Horizon Communications has brought you community channel programming. As we're preparing for another season of high school sports, we'd like to take this opportunity to thank our many loyal community-minded sponsors who've supported Horizon's local origination programming through the years. We encourage our local viewers to patronize our local sponsors and let them know how much you enjoy Horizon's community channel broadcast. For information on joining our team of community channel broadcast sponsors, give Mike Harden a call at 256-582-7373.
Geraldine getting ready to kick off here after scoring on their first drive of the 2nd half, and they lead it by 14. They've doubled up the Pirates here. Boaz has some work to do if they're going to get back in this one, as they trail now by 2 scores. Here's the kick. It is going to come down this time to Elijah Kelly. He's going to get a chance to return one here, and Kelly is going to be taken down at the 35-yard line. That's a nice tackle right in the middle of the field, and it will be Boaz coming out on offense for the first time here in the 2nd half. Boaz was successful offensively in the first half, Ricky, except for 1 3-and-out on the first possession of the game, and they got to keep that going here.
Yeah, really, because of Geraldine's long drive on their first possession, like I said, Boaz had 2 possessions in the 2nd quarter, and they scored on them. You can't count that one at the end of the half.
Here's Tristan Childers getting the handoff on first down. And he gets across the 35 and down for a yard or two. I think they're going to give him the 37. That's to be a gain of 2 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 8 for Boaz, and they want to move quickly here. Childers in the backfield. 2 men wide left, 1 to the right. Ball on the right hash. Here's Pierce, takes a snap. He wants to throw. Setting up, looking looking right. Can't get it to Ja'Kai Hudgens on the sideline, and that will be an incompletion. It'll be 3rd down and 8. Hudgens was going to be, if he catches that, he's going to be short of the 1st down, I believe.
But now 3rd and 8. Boaz was 3 out of 5 on 3rd downs in that first half, but this is a huge 3rd down play here.
Here's Pierce backing up. He fakes. Now he's going to throw down the field for Hudgens, and he can't bring it in. He threw it, Ricky, and Hudgens had not turned around, and as soon as Hudgens turned around, the ball was right on Ja'Kai, and he could not gather it in. He almost made a circus
he still
catch.
Almost made a great catch. But nonetheless, 4th down, and Boaz is going to be forced to punt. 2nd punt of the night. First punt of the first possession of the game for Jose Arguin went 45 yards. He's into the wind again, and big possession. This is going to be a big defensive possession for the Boaz Pirates.
So here is Jose as the wind picks up here before he gets ready to boot this one. And here is the kick away. A little bit of a wobbly kick, takes a big Boaz roll inside the 25 and will come to rest at the 20. So that is where the Bulldogs will start, as the Pirates are in big-time trouble here if they can't get a stop.
Why are they spotting the ball at the 35? Nobody touched it there.
I don't know. But they do put it down at the 35-yard line.
I didn't see anybody from Boaz touch that
They
ball
did, and
there.
Coach Sullivan is livid.
That's a 15-yard plus for Geraldine.
For sure. That's a bad call. All right, here is Wade in the shotgun. He's going to hand off to Langford, running to the left, tries to get outside. He won't. He's taken down by Wade Dobbins right at the line of scrimmage. That was a nice tackle by Dobbins coming up from the safety spot to make the play.
And you know what Geraldine wants to do here? I mean, if they want to run the clock and try to get another time-consuming drive, maybe run out the quarter.
2nd down and 10. And here's Wade again. And there is that hard count, and there goes Boaz again. It looks like Geraldine had a man actually come over the line that time. Let's see who this one is on. I think this one is going to cost the Bulldogs, as one of their linemen went forward instead of backwards. They were trying that same shift, and Boaz jumped, but the Geraldine offensive lineman actually jumped up and went forward for the false start. So it'll be 2nd down and 15 at the 30 for the Bulldogs here. That hasn't been a problem for them tonight.
No, that was only the 4th penalty of the night for Geraldine.
They're going to flank one man wide out to the left. Langford is going to be in the backfield next to Wade. Now here's motion by that receiver, and here's another flag before the snap, and I think, again, Geraldine moved early. And this is going to cost them 5 more yards back to the 25, almost back to where the ball should have been started.
I was fixing to say, we're going to get them back there anyway.
So it'll be 2nd and 20 from their own 25. So a big opportunity for the Boaz defense if they can get off the field. Now, is this a passing situation for Geraldine? And if it is, you can't let Wade get free if he gets free,
yeah,
if he gets out in the open.
If you flush him out, you've got to be able to contain him.
So they will put the man wide left. That's Slaggerter. And another man's coming out wide right, but they're going to hand off up the middle. And it is going to be Langford right up the middle, and he is going to go the distance, I think, outrunning almost everybody. One man to beat, and he is tripped up Great effort by Wade Dobbins, who tripped him up at the 15-yard line. But that ball, that handoff, Ricky, was right up the middle, and nobody touched Langford until Wade Dobbins got his hand on him at the 15-yard line and was able to trip him up.
Run, and a great job opening up the middle of the hole for the Geraldine offensive lineman. Got to give them credit there. Boaz just did not defend that well. 60 yards, 1st and 10 at the Boaz 15. You had them backed up in a hole.
Yep, 2nd and 20, and they get all the way down to the Boaz 15 here. In the red zone yet again. Here's Wade. He's going to hand off, this time to Garcia running left. He is taken down, stacked up. Jaden Durden, the first man there. First time we've called Jaden's name tonight. I think they're going to say no gain on the play. 2nd down and 10 from right there at the 15. 5 minutes to play, 3rd quarter. Time ticking away here. If Geraldine is able to get points out of this drive, it's going to be a tough proposition for Boaz going forward.
Big mountain to climb.
They're going to put a slot formation out to the left. That's the short side of the field. Here's motion by one of those slot men, and that is going to be Wade keeping Boaz not fooled. And again, Durden hitting him first. Also in there was Scoggins.
We're going to say no gain also on that play.
So 3rd and 10 from the 15 for Geraldine.
Langford with 159 yards rushing on the game. 2 long runs, an 80-yard touchdown run, and that 60-yarder there. John Beck Wade has 82 yards on 13 carries.
And he is hustling in from the sideline with the play. Play clock is under 10 here. It is 3rd and 10 from the Boaz 15. Here's motion by, and there's some confusion in the backfield. Wade gets out of that confusion and is able to go forward to the 10. And inside the 10 he will go, and this is going to be a 1st down. Up to the 5. Looked like there was some confusion on an attempted handoff in the backfield, and he found a hole and sprinted his way through it. And Ricky, he's exhibited great speed tonight.
He has. He's getting close to 100 yards himself.
So it's 1st and goal from the 5 for the Bulldogs here, as the Pirates have not been able to stop Geraldine at all tonight. And here is Wade with 2 men in the backfield with him. He's going to hand it off to Garcia, running to the left. Garcia is going to be stopped short of the goal line, but he's going to be very close to a touchdown. It is going to be 2nd down and 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. With about 3 minutes to play here in the 3rd quarter. And Geraldine showing a lot, Ricky, of why they went to the semifinals a year ago in Class 3A.
And this is the way they did it last year, just methodically moving the ball, throwing it when they had to.
They have only thrown 1 pass tonight. And here is a handoff. Going to the right is Garcia, and he winds his way into the end zone for the Bulldog touchdown. (34 to 14), and the Bulldogs have taken over here in the 3rd quarter. They have outscored Boaz 13-0, and number 14 coming up here from Sanchez if he's able to put it through. And the kick is up, and the kick is good. 2:33 remaining in the 3rd. It is now Geraldine 35 and Boaz 14. This is the Boaz Network.
Hey folks, Mark Brickey, Sand Mountain Toyota. There's a lot to consider when buying a truck. Towing capacity, cab space, gas mileage, resale value. When you're talking with your salesman, is he willing to sit behind the wheel of the same kind of truck he claims to stand behind? Here at Sand Mountain Toyota, we buy what we sell. Not only do we stand behind our trucks, we put our own money and trust in Toyota trucks, just like you. Come by and check out our huge selection of popular Toyota trucks. Sand Mountain Toyota, we're more than a dealership.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service has been the place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. Our family takes pride in carrying on the tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose the people you can trust. With 10 locations to serve you, including Albertville and Gunnersville, at Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
Some days, you've got big things to care about. Like that. And that. Luckily, the Whirlpool Smart Range automatically updates itself with features like air fry. So you can worry less about keeping up with the latest tech and care more about keeping up with the latest trends. Say cheese. Everyday care, Whirlpool.
Visit the helpful, knowledgeable staff at Bond's Appliance on Gunner Avenue in Gunnersville.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh, quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
Geraldine 35, Boaz 14.
Yeah, that was a 7-play, 65-yard drive. Used 4:42 on the clock of that one. So their drives, other than that one long run, have been time-consuming, and that's the way they're built.
And, Ricky, the thing about that drive is Boaz had them in 2nd and 20 way back here at the 20-yard line, and they let them get out of it. Here's the longest kick of the night for the Bulldogs, and Kelly will go back to get it, trying to run left, and he's going to be taken down at about the 22-yard line. That was a good tackle in the open field by number 35, Malachi Witten. And so Boaz will start. Well, they're going to put him at the 20.
Yeah.
Looked like he'd gotten up to about the 22, but they'll put it back to the 20-yard line, and Boaz will start there, 1st and 10. Boaz 3 and out on their only possession here in the third quarter, and there are only 2:24 remaining here in the third. All right, here's Tyler Pierce with 2 wide receivers to both sides, and here's Landon Alexander sweeping to the right, and a flag coming out before the snap. They blow this one dead, and here's another flag after the play. So we got 2 separate fouls here. I think one of them is going to be a false start on Boaz.
Then I think the next one may be a unsportsmanlike conduct or a personal foul, maybe against Geraldine. Our fans were reacting maybe to a late hit or something.
It was after the play for sure. Dawson Wright, the Boaz right tackle, is pleading his case. So it is going to be a personal foul on Boaz. It's going to be a personal foul on Geraldine. They're going to offset those penalties. And then they will assess, Ricky, the false start. So it's going to be 1st and 15, back to the 15. Dawson Wright's continuing to try to plead his case, saying he was dragged down after the play. But they offset the penalties, and here's Boaz 1st and 15. Alexander in motion left to right. Pierce is going to roll to his right and throw to Landon. And it's a low pass, but he goes down and gets it, and then he's chopped down immediately. Good tackle by the Bulldogs.
Pick up of maybe 3 yards. Looks like they're going to mark it at the 18.
So 2nd and 12 here for Boaz. Boaz in a situation now, Ricky, where they just about have to throw it all the time with a minute 58 to play and down by 21 points. Pierce is going to take the snap, and he is looking, rolling right, shoots a pass on the sidelines that is caught. No, it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Hudgens, and he was incomplete.
Had a receiver over here. I think Landon Alexander had nobody on him over here, but Tyler was rolling to the right side. Hard to see back across the field here.
So 3rd down and 12 for Boaz. been tough sledding for the Boaz offense tonight.
Yeah, Boaz was
especially in the second half, especially. Trying to avoid going 3 and out for the second time. Here's Pierce backing up, looking to throw. He's looking. That one is caught by Jay Patterson. He is picked up and slammed down, but that will be a first down.
And I'm not sure it was actually intended for Jay. It may have been intended for Alexander, but nonetheless, a first down. Boaz got out of the hole up to the 37-yard line, a pickup of almost.
And Boaz moving quickly here. Pierce will throw it out to Hudgens, throws it low. And I'm not sure if Jakai made the catch or not. If he did, it's no gain. He had to go all the way down to his knees to make that one.
It is complete, they say.
Second down and 10 at the 37 for Boaz. 1:10 to play in the third. So second and 10, 2 men wide to both sides. Childers in the backfield. There's motions by Hudgens. They're going to fake to him. Pierce will keep running forward across the 40 and upended at about the 43. And Pierce is slow to get up. And he is holding his right leg. And that is deeply concerning. And Amber Watford, the Boaz trainer, is out there working on Pierce.
It looks like she's treating him like a cramp.
The Boaz, well, everybody in this stadium going quiet, as you might imagine. Amber doing a little bit of work. Looks like it may be a cramp, but she is pushing down on the front of his foot and going to help him up. And he's okay and walking off under his own power. Thank the Lord.
But he'll have to come out of the game for a play.
It's going to be 3rd and 4 for Boaz at the 43. And Pierce will have to come to the sideline. Boaz will have to convert. And I wouldn't be surprised if they went for it here. As Will McCamey.
Yeah, if you can pick up some positive yards here, if you don't get the first down.
Will McCamey will come in at quarterback. And he's got Childers behind him. McCamey is going to hand off to Tristan, running to the left, looking for room. Got outside. First down to midfield, still on his feet, 45, and taken down and sliding out of bounds. Wow. Some kid outside the fence just got mud all over it from the sidelines.
Wrong place, wrong time. But a great run by Tristan Childers up to the Geraldine 41-yard line, a first down and a 16-yard pickup.
Pierce back in the game. He's going to back up and pass, and here this one is going to be blown dead, and I think Boaz moved early. Tristan Childers is now got, look at his back, Ricky.
Yeah.
He's got completely covered in mud.
Last
Tristan
time I remember
Childers.
seeing a game like that was at Arab back that in the day. You remember that game at Arab,
Yeah.
and everybody looked like that then.
So Boaz cost 5 yards there on the false start. 1st and 15. Pierce with Childers in the back in the pistol behind him. They're going to hand off to Tristan. Tristan running right, pushing the pile forward. Good run inside the 40. Still on his feet, and they're still trying to push him forward. No whistle yet, and they finally tackle him down around the 33-yard line.
It's going to be close to a first down.
He may be hard to bring down with all that mud on his back.
You're actually going to put it at 34.
So it'll be 2nd down and 3. Wynn picking up here. Here's a give to Childers again, picking his way forward to the 30. That'll be a first down. And did the ball come loose? I think it did. I think the ball came loose. And Geraldine says they have it. And they will award it over to Geraldine. Fumble on the play. And it will be turned over to the Bulldogs. So Geraldine will take over at the 30. So Boaz with their most promising drive in a long time. And Geraldine will take back over. And Ricky, that is the final play of quarter number 3. So we will go to the fourth quarter of play with Boaz trailing 35-14. This is the Boaz Network.
You'll like banking at People's Independent Bank and PIB Mortgage. Here, you'll receive a high level of personal service, a full array of accounts and services, a variety of mortgage loans, local loan decisions, and you will see active corporate citizenship throughout our footprint. Step up to true community banking at People's Independent Bank. www.pibonline.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. NMLS number 466340.
Marshall DeKalb Electric Cooperative is a proud supporter of our community and our local schools, academics, and athletics. Best of luck to all our local teams throughout the season. Our mission at Marshall DeKalb Electric Cooperative is to provide the most reliable electrical service at the lowest possible rate. We strive to achieve our mission with quality and reliable service and a commitment to our consumer needs. We want to be a beacon in each community that we serve.
Since 1956 and through 3 generations, the C.A. Langford Company has provided crushed limestone, sand, asphalt, and more. From large commercial projects to small jobs and residential needs. For products and services information, call 582-5723 or visit their informative website, calangford.company. Remax Gunnersville is a proud supporter of the Gunnersville City Schools, academics, and athletics. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the year. For all your real estate needs, call on the local professional staff at Remax Gunnersville, 256-582-5585.
If your parents and grandparents owned a Ford, odds are they bought theirs at Alexander Ford in Boaz. For over 50 years, Alexander Ford has been known as the Ford store in North Alabama. With some of the same faces you've grown to know and trust, we celebrate our past and are excited about our future. We still do business like we always have without hidden fees and high pressure. You can put your trust in us, just like your parents and grandparents did. Alexander Ford, your family Ford store.
Boaz had a promising drive going here and fumble on that last play of the third quarter. And Geraldine is going to take back over at their own 29. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs from there as we get ready to start quarter number 4 here.
And you know what, Geraldine, their plan will be here is just to run the ball, run clock.
As they have all night.
As they have all night.
They've attempted one pass.
Yeah, 41 rushes for 353 yards. So really, their plan won't change.
2 men wide left. Here is Wade in the backfield. Takes the snap, going to hand off to Langford running right, got outside. He broke a tackle 35 to the 40 and still on his feet across the 40 and falls ahead to about the 41 or 42, and that will be a first down. Right at the 40 is where they're going to put it, Ricky. So a gain of 11 there for Jordan Langford, and he continues to pile up the rushing yards.
That's 170 yards on 13 carries for him.
So 1st and 10 from the 40. Wade in the shotgun. He's going to hand off on misdirection to Garcia. And Garcia is taken down after a gain of about 3, maybe 4. He came from the H-back position on the right side, and they handed it off to him running left. So they're going to give him 4 on the play up to the 44. It'll be 2nd and 6.
And the clock continues to run.
10:45 remaining. Boaz trailing by 21. And here is a handoff to Langford, running to the right, picking his way forward, broke a tackle, and he's to the 30, 25, nobody's going to catch him, touchdown. Boaz has a man down as well. I think it's Sullivan. I think he's okay, though. He's going to run back.
That puts Langford over 200 yards, 226 yards on the night.
One thing I noticed about him on the last couple of carries he's had, Ricky, he really picks a hole, looks for a hole, very patient runner, and then exploding through whatever hole he can find and then turning on the speed. And here is the extra point by Sanchez, and it is up, and it is good. Geraldine 42, Boaz 14. This is the Boaz Network. Geraldine getting ready to kick off here.
Patrick Geraldine, 424 yards on the ground. Boaz.
They're going to give a lot of people problems in 3A if they can continue to do that. And here is Sanchez ready to kick off for the Bulldogs. High kick. It's going to come down to Elijah Kelly. He's going to field it, try to look for some room, won't find any. He is taken down. So Boaz will have it at the 30. And it'll be 1st and 10 from there for the Pirates. And here come the offense. Look at Tristan Childers' uniform. Somebody's going to have to do some major league cleanup work on that one.
Take that to a car wash first and get the pressure washer after.
There you go. Here's Pierce. He's going to throw out to Ja'Kai Hudgens on a screen. He sidestepped a couple of men, still on his feet. Got a first down across the 40 and up to about the 42-yard line. Good blocking out here by the receivers as well. Sullivan and Alexander freeing Hudgens up, and he's up to the 42, so that's a 12-yard gain and a first down for Boaz. Two men flank to the left and to the right. Here's Pierce wanting to throw, setting up, looking, trying to get it to Hudgens. He gets it to Hudgens, falling to the ground inside the 45 of Geraldine, up to about the 42, and it'll be another first down for Boaz. Good communication that time between Pierce and Hudgens. Stack formation on the numbers to the right, slot to the left. Here's Pierce. Geraldine just rushing 3 men. Pierce is going to air it out deep. That ball is incomplete. Trying to find Alexander, I believe.
Time of possession is about as lopsided as the total yardage. 25 minutes and 44 seconds for Geraldine, just a tick under 12 minutes for Boaz.
Well, Boaz will get everybody back to the line of scrimmage and then reset. Bunch formation to the left, Hudgens to the right. Here's a handoff to Childers. No, Pierce will keep. Broke a tackle. Man, he put a nice stiff arm on that defender. And Pierce is going to run out of bounds at about the 35, I believe. He'll be shy of the first down. Coach Sullivan thought he got a little bit closer than that. They're going to put it at the 34-yard line. And they're going to say he was a couple of yards short. Looked like he got further than that to me.
So too, yes.
So Childers in the backfield with Pierce on 3rd and 2. Here's a handoff to Tristan, and he's hitting the backfield, trying to fight his way forward. He will not. They hit him at the 35, and it'll be 4th down. And about a yard or two. A couple of yards, maybe 3. Let's call it a 4th and 3. Boaz has no choice but to go for it here on 4th and 3 from the Geraldine 35. And here is Pierce having to convert on 4th down. Alexander in motion left to right. Pierce is going to try to look that way, looking, still looking. Nice adjustment over the middle for Sullivan, and he catches it going down at the 25, and he really got nailed as he was going to the ground. They're going to put it at the 24-yard line, Ricky, and it'll be 1st and 10.
Pick up 11 yards that time.
Good job by Pierce buying some time and good adjustment. Yeah. Here he is again, Pierce looking to throw, looking down the field. That's incomplete. Looking for Hudgens. Can't find him down at about the 5-yard line.
There were actually about 3 or 4 Geraldine players right in that area.
So 2nd and 10 for the Pirates at the 24. 8:48 to play, trailing 42-14 here. 2 men wide left, 2 to the right. Pierce awaits the deep snap. He has it. Backing up. Again, Geraldine rushing 3. They're going to throw out wide. It is caught over there, I think, by Patterson. No, that's Sage Bennett. And Bennett takes it down to about the 10-yard line. And that'll be his second catch of the night. And down to the 10, it'll be 1st and goal Boaz. Here's Pierce wanting to throw, looking for Alexander. He has it, turns the corner, and down to about the 5. He'll go and gets out of bounds, stops the clock. They'll say down to the 3. So 2nd and goal from the 3 for Boaz. Alexander will hustle out. Mason Gaither will check in. They'll put 1 man wide right, 1 to the left. Heavy set to the right, now motioned by Hudgens. Here's a handoff to Childers. No, Pierce is going to throw to Hudgens, and he can't make the catch. It's incomplete. Nice hit on the play by Slageter. So it'll be 3rd and goal from the 3. Hudgens has had it in his hands there, just couldn't secure it.
He did. Jakai with 5 catches, 42 yards. Tyler, 13 of 23, 143 yards on the night.
Bennett going wide left. Alexander back in along with Hudgens to the right. And here's a handoff to Childers. No, Pierce will keep. Looking, buying time, looking. He's in trouble. Shoots a pass over. Oh, what an acrobatic catch by Jakai Hudgens. Touchdown, Boaz. What a play.
Good job of Tyler Pierce keeping it alive and dodged a man or two and just lobbed it over the head. Jakai kind of tipped it, fell to the ground, caught it as he fell to the ground. Touchdown, Boaz.
Yeah, he did. He tipped it up to himself and while lying on the ground, caught it. And this will be an extra point coming for Jose. Already the all-time career leader. And that one is blocked. Coming right up the middle was Langford, and he got his hands on it. And that one is blocked and is no good. 8:09 to play. Boaz cutting the Geraldine lead to 42-20. This is the Boaz Network.
Save big, sell bigger. Now list your home for 2% with RE/MAX Guntersville and RE/MAX Heritage in Arab as they've embraced the new changes in real estate. Call the number on the screen to talk with an agent to find out how you can now keep more of what's yours by listing your home for 2%. Discover the difference with RE/MAX, one of the most trusted names in real estate, where you know you're always getting quality service. Make that call today to start your 2% listing where you'll keep more of what's yours and save big, sell bigger.
People's Bank is my go-to place for banking.
When you deal with People's, their goal is your success.
Here at People's Bank, it's more about a relationship.
I know my bankers, and I've got their cell numbers. I just call them.
If we had been with a larger bank, we would have just been a number. We're supported 100% by People's Bank.
They're our neighbor, they're our friends. We're part of this community.
I went to People's Bank because I knew they were going to take care of me.
People's Bank treat us like we're the most important client they have.
This is Julie Battles for Twilight Monument Company. It's hard to lose someone you love, and at Twilight Monument Company, they want to help give your loved one a nice memorial that you can enjoy for generations. Come see my papa, Jerry Battles, at Twilight Monument Company, 256-593-7792.
All right, Boaz set to kick off here after taking the ball down the field and getting a touchdown. Easily the best drive of this second half for the Pirates.
Yeah, 11 plays, 70 yards, 2 minutes and 14 seconds. The touchdown pass, 3 yards from Pierce to Hudgens.
3 touchdown passes for Pierce tonight. Here is Jose. Geraldine expecting an onside kick here. And they are going to kick it, and it's going to roll through a couple of Geraldine men and out of bounds. So the Bulldogs will have it at the 37-yard line.
Grissom leads Albertville 29-14 after 3. Coosa leads 5, 29-2 late in the game.
Wow. 5 with no offensive points in that game.
No. And I think Logan Anderson was back tonight.
So 1st and 10 for Geraldine at the 37 with 8:09 to play. And they're looking to just run the clock out here if they can. Of course, Boaz has got to tackle in order for that to happen. 2 men to the left, 2 men flanking Wade in the backfield. Here is Wade handing off. Ooh, big hit in the hole as Garcia was hit. That was Aiden O'Rourke who made the initial contact, and then Boaz drives him backwards.
Yeah, big hit by O'Rourke in the hole. Met him right there in the hole. No gain on the play. Actually, they may give him a yard.
They do give him a yard to the 38, so it's 2nd and 9. But that was a big collision. So 2nd and 9. Geraldine using as much of the play clock as possible. There's John Beck Wade in the shotgun. He stands only 5'9" and 170 pounds. Here is Langford trying to get outside. Hurdled over a man and goes to midfield. That'll be a 1st down. And they're going to say he stepped out of bounds before he got to the midfield stripe, I think.
47.
Yeah, they're going to put him at the 47, and it actually will not be a 1st down. It'll be 3rd down and very short. They're looking at it, though. And I think they're going to call timeout to measure. This will be a rare measurement. You don't see them bring the chains out much anymore, do you?
Well, I think, yeah, they are going. No, you don't see them bring the chains.
But they're going to bring the chains in. They've got to go all the way to the other side of the field to measure this one. And they're going to bring the chains in from this side all the way to the Geraldine sideline.
And our point of view here on the visitor side, where the chains are, it's hard to tell. It's either going to be 3rd and short or 1st down.
Yeah, 3rd and inches. Very few inches, in fact. And I think if you got the 47, it should be a 1st down. They started this drive right on the 37.
Just a couple of inches short.
Yeah. 7:13 to play. Geraldine 42, Boaz 20. In this non-region game, Boaz will jump back into region play next week.
Yeah, and Geraldine back into region play. I believe they, I can't remember who they play next week, but they are back into region play also.
Boaz will be at Sardis next Friday night. Hopefully the weather will be a little bit more cooperative next Friday.
Looking ahead, it's supposed to be, but you never know.
Third down and inches as they get the chains reset here.
And you figure Geraldine to run, just who's it going to be?
And they are going to run with Wade, and he is going to go forward. He'll take it across midfield, and he'll have the first down. He'll give the signal himself. Into the 48-yard line of Boaz, and it'll be 1st and 10, and they'll have a new set of downs here. For about the first 15 minutes of this game, it was a pretty steady rain, and then as we got into the second quarter, the rain let up, but the wind has not, and it's with the dampness in the air, pretty chilly. 1st and 10 at the 47. Here is a handoff. Running left is Garcia, and Garcia is going to be taken down at the Boaz 43, a gain of 4. Patrick Williams and Ricky Smith in the Family Savings Credit Union open air broadcast booth tonight. Our two compadres, our colleagues, have sought shelter elsewhere.
Hopefully they're trying to wriggle the truck out of the parking lot where we can get out easy.
There is motion all over the place.
That just
Geraldine picking up their formation and Boaz jumping off sides.
And that is it's just crazy that that's happened third or fourth time of the night.
Yep.
And first time in a while. But I mean, that's just an easy 5 yards for Geraldine, and I'm sure this is not the first game that it's happened in.
So 2nd down and a yard now. Up to the 38 is where they'll place the ball. And they get a fresh 40 to run off the clock here as well. Yes. 2nd down and a yard. We are 5:35 remaining. Geraldine leading by 22. Milking this clock. Here is a handoff to Langford running to the right. And I believe he'll have the first down as he had to get to the 37, and I think they're going to give him the 36. So a pickup of a couple, but that will move the sticks. I don't understand why it's taken this officiating crew so long to say first down. Do you?
I don't know. It is.
The chains over here have taken forever to move down the field.
And I mean, and the chains are just waiting on the officials to signal, you know.
I don't get it. 1st down and 10 at the 36-yard line for Geraldine. And here is Wade. He'll keep it. He's going down for a loss. Nice job firing through there. And that was a big play by Dawson Roden.
Loss of 3 or 4 yards on the play.
Yeah, about 4, back to the 40. Good job by Roden firing through there and knocking Wade down for a loss on the play. 2nd down and 14. As a few raindrops begin to fall here.
Yeah, I looked at the radar at halftime. I knew there would be more rain coming, and was just hoping that we may get through it. And
here is Wade, and this one is going to be blown dead. I think a timeout is going to be taken by Geraldine with 3:57 remaining. We'll take it with them. Geraldine 42, Boaz 20. This is the Boaz Network.
Visit Boaz Discount Drugs and Johnson Hallmark in their new location just up the street on the corner of Highway 168 and Elizabeth Street in Boaz. Same helpful, friendly service with personal attention to each prescription. Boaz Discount Drugs is your prescription compounding specialist with custom medications to fit your needs. And Johnson's Hallmark is your source for all occasion cards and gift items.
At Piggly Wiggly, we work hard to deliver the very best to you and your family. We offer only the top quality Black Canyon Angus beef, Swift Natural Fresh Pork, Grade A Kegel Fresh Chicken, smoked, processed, and frozen meat items. One of the most popular promotions at Piggly Wiggly is our Pick 5 meat program. Purchase a single pack of meat and pay our everyday low price, or purchase 5 packages marked with the bright red Pick 5 label for just $19.99. You get the best of both worlds, great quality meats and a super low price. You'll always find low prices throughout Piggly Wiggly.
Established in 1946, Kirkpatrick Concrete has a tradition of top quality products and service. They now have 11 North Alabama locations to meet this area's demand for quality ready-mix concrete. For your next project, your friends at Kirkpatrick Concrete are just down the road.
At the Driving Factor, we know you're looking for a reliable vehicle.
Whether you're heading to work,
headed to play,
or taking the grandkids to the beach.
Are we there yet?
At the Driving Factor, every vehicle comes with a warranty for the length of the contract.
And you get a Carfax with every purchase.
We make everything easy, from the application process, the approval, or to the payments, either online or in store.
At the Driving Factor, we're not your ordinary buy here, pay here dealer.
2nd down and 14 coming up for Geraldine. They called their second timeout of the half. And Boaz with a lot of muddy uniforms out there defensively.
Yeah, Geraldine all black. They're muddy, but you just can't tell it.
Yeah. Nobody is as muddy as Tristan Childers. He came sliding in the mud on this sideline earlier, and as he came sliding in, he got mud all over some kid outside the fence. It was funny. Second down and 14. Both ends split away now. Garcia in the backfield, I believe, or is that Lankford? I believe that may be Lankford. Yes, it is. No, it is Garcia, but he'll get faked, and it is going to be Wade keeping here, and he is taking it down to about the 25-yard line. Nice ball handling on the part of John Beck Wade, and he will be down to the 25-yard line, and that will move the sticks yet again.
And that carry there puts him over 100 yards. He has 17 carries, 110. Lankford with 16 and 236. Garcia, 11 for 83.
I talked in the open about the two-headed monster, Garcia and Lankford, but Wade is done well tonight.
Wade has been good throwing the ball, but he's not had to tonight.
No,
they're only thrown one pass and really only attempted 2 others.
And here is Wade. Takes a snap. He's going to hand off this time to Lankford. Lankford going to the 20, still on his feet. Down to about the 16 or 17. 3 minutes left here in this one.
And one more first down, really.
That's an 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. I believe you're right. One more first down would just about make this one official if Boaz doesn't call timeouts, and I don't expect they will. They need to get out of here without any more injuries or any injuries and get ready for Sardis next week. Here's Wade. Takes a snap. He's going to hand off to Lankford. Looking for room. He's got room. He's still on his feet, working his way down the field, and he is going to be tackled inside the 5. He kind of danced his way sideways to actually keep from going into the end zone where they can run more clock, I think, what it looked like from here.
Yeah, kind of sort of like that, but he went out of bounds, so the clock stops, but he is out of bounds inside the 5, I believe, at the 3.
So it'll be 1st and goal from there. Let's see what they choose to do here. 2:16, the clock is stopped. He must have gotten out of bounds.
He did go out of bounds. I saw that.
And here is Wade. He's going to keep it, going to the left, and he got in there. Touchdown, Geraldine. So it's 48-20 as Geraldine extends their lead here late. And Sanchez for the extra point. Their only miscue in this game, Ricky, was the missed extra point on the first touchdown. They've been perfect tonight otherwise. And with 2:09 to play, it's Geraldine 49, Boaz 20. This is the Boaz Network.
Hey folks, Mark Brickey, Sand Mountain Toyota. There's a lot to consider when buying a truck. Towing capacity, cab space, gas mileage, resale value. When you're talking with your salesman, is he willing to sit behind the wheel of the same kind of truck he claims to stand behind? Here at Sand Mountain Toyota, we buy what we sell. Not only do we stand behind our trucks, we put our own money and trust in Toyota trucks, just like you. Come by and check out our huge selection of popular Toyota trucks. Sand Mountain Toyota, we're more than a dealership.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service has been the place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. Our family takes pride in carrying on the tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose the people you can trust. With 10 locations to serve you, including Albertville and Gunnersville, at Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
Some days, you've got big things to care about. Like that. And that. Luckily, the Whirlpool Smart Range automatically updates itself with features like Air Fry. so you can worry less about keeping up with the latest tech and care more about keeping up with the latest trends. Say cheese. Everyday care, Whirlpool.
Visit the helpful, knowledgeable staff at Bond's Appliance on Gunner Avenue in Gunnersville.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh, quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
Geraldine Bulldogs getting ready to kick off here. They go up 49-20 after another terrific touchdown drive. They have scored on every offensive possession in the game.
I mean, that's
very similar to what Scottsboro did a couple of weeks
it's
ago.
a reminder. It's just a similar to Scottsboro.
Here's Sanchez kicking off. Gonna kick it short. This one's going to be up in the wind. And I believe Dobbins made the catch on it, and he goes forward to about the 40. And Boaz will have it from there. Looks like Will McCamey is going to come up and operate the controls here for the Pirates on this possession. Saw Will earlier in this quarter, or earlier in this half, I should say, when Tyler Pierce went down with a cramp, but Pierce came back one play later. Jonas Cornelius is going to check into the backfield for Boaz. So one man wide left, two to the right. Here's McCamey, takes the snap. He's going to hand off to Jonas. Cornelius picking his way forward, tripped up at about the 43 or 44. It'll be second down. That's a 4-yard gain for Cornelius.
Actually a 5 because they had spotted it at the 39.
So it'll be 2nd and 5. A minute 45 to play. And I think Coach Sullivan is going to use clock as well here. Again, just trying to get out of here and get ready for more region games next week, which are the ones that are important. They're all important. But Boaz has not played particularly well tonight.
Really on either side.
2nd down and 5. Here's a handoff. Jonas Cornelius running to the right, and the lights go out again on this near side.
I think we can finish the game with no lights.
They're going to stop the clock with a, I guess, to.
Well, it's a first down. I think it's first down.
It is a first down. They're going to move the sticks here. Boaz fans getting up and moving. Surely they're not going to wait for these lights to come back on. Surely not.
I think Coach Sullivan's going talking
to
the officials.
He said, let's just end it right here, maybe. And no indication as of yet. He may just say, if you're okay with it, we'll just continue to play, or.
I mean, basically all we need to do is run 2 or 3 more plays.
Yeah, just 2 more plays.
Yeah, they're running the clock.
So I think they're going to let the clock run. Play clock has not started yet, so they may just let the clock run out here, Ricky, without running another play.
And then they can say that they played the entire game.
Yeah, which I think is the wise thing. Don't understand why these lights have gone out for the 2nd time here on the visitor side. They went out earlier, late in the first quarter, or early in the 2nd quarter, I should say, and Boaz and Geraldine had to wait about 20 minutes for the lights to reload, but they are not going to relight these or whatever, and they will shake hands. The game's going to be over, and that's going to do it from here. So Boaz will travel to Sardis next Friday night after they fall to 3-2 on the season tonight. Pirates will travel to Sardis to take on the Sardis Lions in the next region game. Game time will be 7 o'clock from Sardis Lions Stadium. And we will be on the air. Ricky will have at 6:25 the Sand Mountain, or I should say the Sand Mountain football preview. Then the Coach Jeremy Sullivan pregame report And then about 6:45, we'll be live from the stadium in Sardis. We'll have all the action for you and the play-by-play story. This one was one for the books tonight, weather-wise, and I'm sure we'll be talking about it as we go forward. But the Geraldine Bulldogs are the real story. They put a pretty good whipping on Boaz tonight. Final score, Geraldine 49 and Boaz 20. For Bubba Riddle, for Troy Rogers, and for our statistician and analyst Ricky Smith, this is Patrick Williams saying so long, everyone.
Horizon Communications' archives of local high school sports and school programs now spans decades and generations, covering multiple sports and programs. DVDs of these memorable events make the perfect gift for any occasion, and the cost is simple and affordable. The first game or program DVD is $20, the second game or program is $15, and then any others are only $10 each, all on their own individual DVD. Pre-1990 games converted from coaches' films are as low as $5 per game. We have hundreds of games from the late 50s on up. Give us a call at 256-582-7373, message us on Facebook, or email mharden@horizoncommunications.net to check the availability of your desired event. Let Horizon Communications help you with the gift of video to be treasured for a lifetime. Since 1992, Horizon Communications has brought you community channel programming. As we're preparing for another season of high school sports, we'd like to take this opportunity to thank our many loyal community-minded sponsors who've supported Horizon's local origination programming through the years. We encourage our local viewers to patronize our local sponsors and let them know how much you enjoy Horizon's community channel broadcast. For information on joining our team of community channel broadcast sponsors, give Mike Harden a call at 256-582-7373.
Going to get the snap. Now he's going to fake. Bootleg to the right. Looks like he's going to throw. He's got a man down there. Rutledge from the tight end. He's at 35-30. Ruckadaga to the 25-20. And he's still on his feet to the 10. To the 5. He's gone. Touchdown Boaz. First possession of the year. Jermaine Davis is the fullback. Tailback is Josh Walker, and he'll get the pitch from Thomas, who cuts. Walker cuts it inside. He's breaking tackle. 35-40. To the 45-50. Can he outrun? To the 45-30. 25 still on his feet at the 20. Stewart under center, going to give it up the middle again. He hit hard as Davis tonight. Time formation, Stewart under center. He's going to look, going to give it on the delay, and he's going to go nowhere. Nathan Walker grabs it. Adam Goff tried to cut it up. 2nd and 6, I formation, man wide right. There is Thomas going to give it to Allen, who breaks the tackle to the 30, and it's close to the 25-yard line. This is going to be a give to Allen up the middle. No, John Thomas has it on fake at the 10. Can he cut it inside to the 5? Rolls out of a tackle. He's in. Touchdown Boaz. Under the center. Now he's going to give it to the tailback. Goss, no sir. For Arab, I formation. Here is Tyler. He's looking to throw. He's going to throw a little screen out here to Goss, and he's wrapped up, hit hard by Carvin and Cleveland. Slot, I formation. Tyler is going to throw. He's under trouble. He fumbled the ball. Ball's on the ground, way back at the 20-yard line. Back. Chris Allen dotting the Ike tail. John wants to throw. He's under pressure. Now he's going to loft one down the field to Baker. Complete to the 45-yard line. Baker back in there at wideout. There's Jermaine Davis with the ball up the middle. Broke through 40. To the 35-30. To the 25-20. To the 15. To the 10. To the 5. He's gone. View Bears. Here's a give to the first man through, and he's going nowhere. They're going to give it to Tucker. He's going to be shot down. Somebody knifed through there.
Throw long, he's wide open. Matthews at the 19, to the 15, to the 10. He fumbled the ball. It's picked up by Boaz on the 5-yard line, running it back up to the 28-yard line of the Guntersville Wildcats. Here's again, well, the tailback was still in there, or Allen was in, and also Josh Walker, the Boaz Pirates. And the quarterback rolls out to the left. He looks, he throws for the end zone. It is caught. Touchdown Boaz. Quarter for a rest period. Guntersville goes back to the offense, needing about 12 yards, and Andy Swan on the keeper play. It's going to be 5 early in this third quarter. The kickoff by Dandridge, end over end to McCullers at the, or to Josh Walker at the 15. He's breaking outside to the 40, midfield. After that timeout, Andy Swan gives it up to Kowalski, trying to sweep around the left end. He has to cut in and take traffic, makes it up to the 35, and that's as far as he can get. Andy Swan to pass, looks over the middle, throws long. It is intercepted by Boaz at the 35. He's back to the 40, reverses his field, goes to the 45, to midfield. A penalty flag goes down the far sideline he goes, and finally is knocked out of bounds across the yard line, out the I, slot formation out on the right. The play goes off the left tackle. Oh, he's breaking it. Andy Swan's the only man. Now comes Matthews, but heading him off, cutting him off. Here's Josh Walker back of him in the I. The give to Josh Walker. He breaks off left tackle. He's going to go all the way for a touchdown for the Pirates. Josh Walker, Andy Swan takes the snap for the Wildcats on the second down play. He throws, interception. Rutledge intercepts at the 36. Rutledge back into the 25-yard line.
Cliff Mitchell under center. He's going to give it. There's a fumble on the play in the backfield by Sean Adams, and he's going to be wrapped up for a big loss. The fullback, and Adams is the tail. They're going to give it to Adams again. Trying to look for yardage. He's really hit hard. 45-yard line's the spot. Here's Mitchell. He's going to fake. Now he's going to throw the option to Bolding, and he's going to be hit behind the line, the wide side of the field. And there's a fake, and John's going to look to throw underneath to Jermaine, who's got it to the 50. Tries to cut it up to the 45. He's still on his feet to the 40. Trying to strip the ball of the Eagles, but they're not going to do it. And he's up under center. He's got the wingback Adams in motion, and they're going to pitch to George Bolding. Broke a tackle, but now he's going to be swarmed. Hey, with 9:10 on the clock. There's a give to Sean Adams. He's hit hard by 3 or 4 Boaz Pirates and driven backwards. Chris Tarbin there. Here's Cliff. Mitchell is going to give it to Bolding around the right end. He's going to be hit for a big loss. Somebody
Thomas, long snap count, drops back, throws, got a man open, 20, 25, 30, 35, one man to beat, 40, 45, midfield, tackle from behind. Rodney Smith, good snap, plenty of time, the kick is away, Brock Rutledge with a punt, good kick, high kick, it's going to bounce around the 5, did he stop, did he stop it? Yes, he did, around the 1 yard. 2 tight end set. Thomas fakes the handoff. Rose, who's left. Throws down. Got a man wide open. Complete. 30-yard line to the 26-yard line. A 23-yard gain. Playing 3rd down and a short 1. Glover and McClendon behind Dobbins. The gift to McClendon. Up the middle. Being hit. Going down. A loss on the play. Tim McClendon behind him. The gift to McClendon. Hit at the line. Going backwards. No gain on that play.
Fairview, but no, he is denied the first. Fairview. Here's Rutledge. Wobbly spiral. Good kick. Fumble on the play. Let's see. I believe Boaz has it, Ricky, and they do. Josh Walker got on it. Oh, Dansby under center. He's going to roll to the right, looking for Baggett in the end zone. He's got him, and it is broken up, incomplete.
I formation. Last time they were in this, they gave it to Jenkins. Now he's got it on an end around, and he's hit by Tarvin in the backfield. Elks over there on that left side is 304 pounds. Here's Jerome Jenkins with a handoff, reverses his field, and he's going to be dropped for a big loss. He slips out of the tackle, and now they gang tackle him. Wishbone attack. John's going to fake. Now he's going to throw to Brad Bennett out of the backfield to the 35, and he's good for about 8 yards. And Boaz from the 46. Here's Josh Walker. Spins out of a tackle, 40, 35, 30, he may go, 25, 20, 15, 10, but run down on the 10-yard line. To the 12, here's John, gonna look to throw, rolling right, got Brad Bennett at the 10, to the 5, he's in, touchdown Boaz. That's gotta be encouraging. Here's John, they're gonna try to get it to Bennett. Now he's gonna throw up top to Rutledge, who has it at the 3, and he's in for the score. They're gonna deal it off to that last man over there. And that's number 22, James Woods, and some word laws now on the right side of those be in position. Here is a give up the middle to number 2, Jack Dupree, and he's driven backwards at the ball on the near side hash mark. And here is a fake, and John's going to throw, looking for McCullers, who makes a fantastic catch inside the 20-yard line. Here is Griffith going to run the option. He's in a lot of trouble. Somebody's got him. Jason Wardlaw's got him, and he puts him down. And here is Cherokee County running the 4th down play. There's Griffith. Somebody got him. Jason Wardlaw nailed him again in the backfield. It's in Dusty Brooks to the right, and they will come out in a split backfield. And now the quarterback, Sauls, is going to get it out here to Jared Walker, and he is wrapped up immediately. 11 from the 15. Here's Sauls looking to pass. Now they're going to run the same play. They're going to try some trickery. Halfback pass, lame duck, that is intercepted by Vincent right along the 25-yard line. Here's John Thomas going to deal to Josh Walker, trying to cut it up. Does cut it up. He may score. He does. He's in. Touchdown, Boaz. Backfield, wing back right. There is a give, and Boaz stuffed that one. Game at fullback along with Josh Walker. The tail. Now they're going to fake it. John's going to roll out, looking to throw. Got a man wide open down there. Bright right. Touchdown. Touchdown, Boaz. Split backfield. Here's another give to Jonathan Walker. Whoa, is he net? 4 wide receivers. Sauls looking to throw. He's in a lot of pressure, and he's going down. They got him back inside the 50. Heck, we'll call it 22, something like that. Sauls looking to throw. It is intercepted. It is intercepted by Josh Walker. 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. High formation behind John Thomas, who will take the sneak, and they're going to try to carry him in. He is in. Touchdown, Boaz. Sauls is Freeman. Freeman will stay in the block, and now Saul's in a lot of trouble. Rutledge has him. He's going down. 5 wide receivers, no setback. Saul's looking to pass. He's in heavy pressure, and they got him down. He's going down along the 20. Sardis, 4th and very, very long. And 10 seconds in the game, Whit Jones is going to be sacked down along the 7 or 8 yard line.
Split backfield. Mikey Wade's going to have the ball off the left side. He's going to be stopped short. 11:07. Crossville has the ball. Harper's going to have it on the end around. He runs through 2, and he's going to be finally pulled down by the shoestring. Zach Wallace comes wide left. Will be an option play. Mikey Wade, he's going to be wrapped up in the backfield and might get back to the line of scrimmage. Todd Harper comes in motion left. Going to be a rollout. Misdirection. Going to try to pass it. Ball's on the ground. Somebody needs to pick it up. Boaz may have it.
Horizon Communications' archives of local high school sports and school programs now spans decades and generations, covering multiple sports and programs. DVDs of these memorable events make the perfect gift for any occasion, and the cost is simple and affordable. The first game or program DVD is $20, the second game or program is $15, and then any others are only $10 each, all on their own individual DVD. Pre-1990 games converted from coaches' films are as low as $5 per game. We have hundreds of games from the late 50s on up. Give us a call at 256-582-7373, message us on Facebook, or email mharden@horizoncommunications.net to check the availability of your desired event. Let Horizon Communications help you with the gift of video to be treasured for a lifetime. Since 1992, Horizon Communications has brought you community channel programming. As we're preparing for another season of high school sports, we'd like to take this opportunity to thank our many loyal community-minded sponsors who've supported Horizon's local origination programming through the years. We encourage our local viewers to patronize our local sponsors and let them know how much you enjoy Horizon's community channel broadcast. For information on joining our team of community channel broadcast sponsors, give Mike Harden a call at 256-582-7373.
You'll like banking at People's Independent Bank and PIB Mortgage. Here, you'll receive a high level of personal service, a full array of accounts and services, a variety of mortgage loans, local loan decisions, and you will see active corporate citizenship throughout our footprint. Step up to true community banking at People's Independent Bank. www.pibonline.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. NMLS number 466340.
Marshall DeKalb Electric Cooperative is a proud supporter of our community and our local schools, academics, and athletics. Best of luck to all our local teams throughout the season. Our mission at Marshall DeKalb Electric Cooperative is to provide the most reliable electrical service at the lowest possible rate. We strive to achieve our mission with quality and reliable service and a commitment to our consumer needs. We want to be a beacon in each community that we serve.
Since 1956 and through 3 generations, the C.A. Langford Company has provided crushed limestone, sand, asphalt, and more. From large commercial projects to small jobs and residential needs. For products and services information, call 582-5723 or visit their informative website, calangford.company. Remax Gunnersville is a proud supporter of the Gunnersville City Schools academics and athletics. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the year. For all your real estate needs, call on the local professional staff at Remax Gunnersville, 256-582-5585.
If your parents and grandparents owned a Ford, odds are they bought theirs at Alexander Ford in Boaz. For over 50 years, Alexander Ford has been known as the Ford store in North Alabama. With some of the same faces you've grown to know and trust, we celebrate our past and are excited about our future. We still do business like we always have without hidden fees and high pressure. You can put your trust in us, just like your parents and grandparents did. Alexander Ford, your family Ford store.
On this side, he'll actually be a flanker. 4-step drop from the left-handed quarterback. Now he's going to run it. Tucks it down. He'll be shy of the first down as he is nailed at the 21-yard line. I formation in the backfield. Thomas turns, a little slide handoff, and here's that big tailback, Josh Walker, breaking into the clear at midfield. He's at the 40, at the 30. He is inside Knight territory. Thomas under center, quick count, not a good snap. He's going to go on the option play. Bennett juggles the ball, but he will score to the right side. A 5-yard gallop by Brad Bennett. A Boaz leading 6-0 with that 67-yard drive, culminating on a 5-yard run by Brad Bennett. Up man taking the ball at the 15, carrying it back up the field, across to the 20-yard line, and he will be nailed at that point, the white-clad Boaz Pirate. Here's the snap from center. Ball is on the ground. Fumble, and Boaz is going to pick it up. Tailback is Josh McWhirter. They turn. They run the pitch play to McWhirter. He'll run the left side. Now he'll cut back against the grain at the 30, but he'll be met by a host of white jerseys. The quarterback is Thomas. He has an eye in the backfield. He's going to keep it and swing to the left side. He's got an opening. This tackle at the 45, crosses the 50, down to the 40, down to the 35, and run out of bounds at the 36-yard line.
Split backfield behind LeBron Lusk, who is a dangerous quarterback. We'll talk more about him. He's back to throw again. He's looking. He's in a lot of trouble. They got him. He's going down. Here's a man in motion to the near side, and Lusk is going to throw. He's incomplete and intercepted. Intercepted by Matt McCullers, center. And let's see, he's going to give it to Blevins.
Hello,
wow.
Smith.
Bert Smith met him head on. Bert Smith, ball on the far side hash mark. Here is Thomas. He is going to loft a pass across the middle to Brock Rutledge. He is close. He is in. Touchdown, Boaz. Split backfield behind John. He's going to throw. Looking over here to the near side for McCullers. Complete to the 45-30. He's to the 25-20 and run out of bounds at the 20-yard line. John Thomas under center again. Power eye set. They're going to leave it with Walker off the left side. This time he is in. Touchdown, Boaz. Here is Boaz. Second down. Walker going to leave it with Brad Bennett up the middle of the 10 to the 5. He's in. Touchdown, Boaz. Brad Bennett off left tackle. And an I formation for Boaz. Here is Thomas going to fake. Looking to throw. Looking deep. Got a man. Rutledge is in. Touchdown, Boaz. This time 3 tight ends. And they're going to give it to Josh Walker. A big hole off the left side. He's in. Touchdown, Boaz. Tailback, Brad Bennett at fullback, and Jermaine's going to get the fake. John's going to throw it across the middle to Heath Williams, complete. Beautiful throw and catch from Thomas to Heath Williams. There is Vaughn in motion to the right side. Swan is going to loft it up for D. Bush, and it is intercepted by Casey Vincent. Casey Vincent played cornerback, and he's going to may have a run back here, but here is Quincy Hampton in motion. Now they give it to the fullback. He is really stuck. Walker's in motion. And John's looking for the end zone to Heath Williams. He's got him. He's in. Touchdown, Boaz. Wing back to the left, I formation. They're going to deal it off to the tailback Murray. And Casey Vincent says, Brad Bennett at the fullback. Josh Walker dotting the eye at tail. They're going to fake. John's looking to throw. Good protection. Going to throw very long to McCullers. It is complete. From away at the 40. Into the 45-50. He's on the 45-40. He's going to go all the way to the 25-20. 15, 10, 5. He's gone. Here's Rutledge in motion to the far side. Boaz on the near side hash. There's a give up the middle to Brad Bennett at the 45-40. 35-30. He could go all the way to the 20, 15, 10, 5. He's gone. Touchdown, Boaz. Cliff's in there under center. I formation behind him. They're going to toss sweep it to Jake Murray. Tries to get outside. Looking for the first down. He will be denied the first down. Here is Cliff. Yeah, they're going to run the fake. It's going to come to Smalley. Boaz knows what they're doing. He's going to be stopped right along the line of scrimmage on a fine open field tackle. Cliff Mitchell going to give it to Staten on the end around. The wing back, stringing it out is Rutledge. They got him back at the 30-yard line. About to be in. A good punt away. And that one almost went over his head, but he gets this one away. End-over-end punt that will come down to the 19-yard line. Jason Wardlaw's down there, and he covers it right along the 10-yard line. Boaz has it. And here is Jeff Dobbins going to fake, looking to roll out, wants to get it to Needham. He's in a lot of trouble. Jeremy Walker's got a beat on him, and he is going to try to sack him. He's still on his feet, and now a gang of Boaz Pirates sack him all the way back to the 22-yard line. Dobbins goes to the long count on virtually every down. They're going to give it to the fullback, and he is hit in the backfield by Jermaine Davis. With Brad Bennett, he's got 3 wide receivers. Bennett's going to get the call. Found a hole to the 45-40. He's a midfield up to the 45-yard line. Brad Bennett are the fullback. Josh Walker the tail. Walker will get the call to the left side. He's trying to get in. He's in. Touchdown, Boaz. Josh Walker. Brock Rutledge set to kick off. He kicks a little squiver that's going to hit down. Boaz got it. Boaz, I believe, has it, Ricky. He kicked a little squiver that went off the chest of Jonathan Easton, and Boaz recovered.
Ball on the plate. And the Pirates have recovered.
And it'll come down this time to Keith Allen, who is wrapped up immediately around the 15-yard line. Harbin wide right, the wing back in motion to the far side. He's going to float a little pass that is intercepted by Joey Patterson to the 35-30. He's got a lot of blockers to the 20. Cuts it in at the 15 to the 10 and going to be dragged down right along the 5-yard line. Going to give it fake it to Walker. Now he's going to run the option. Have the touchdown. John is in untouched. McCullers wide left. Rutledge slot left, and John's looking to throw, looking for Carroll at the 37-yard line, complete to the 35, to the 30, and Stephen is run out of bounds along the 25-yard line. Brad Bennett and Jermaine Davis behind him, and they're going to keep it to Thomas, running the option. 35 takes to the 40, butts away to the 48-yard line. Good snap from Jason Wardlaw. The punt is away, wobbly spiral. It'll come down to Milner about the 15. Milner tries to shake a tackle, and he's going to be wrapped up at the 15-yard line. Split backfield behind him, Kyle Claiborne and Brad Bennett. Here's John going to throw again, going to set up the screen to Rutledge. Got some room to the 35, 30, flag in at the 25, and all the way down to near the 20-yard line. Walker from his tailback spot in motion. Here's John looking to throw to the middle. Heath Williams has it. He's in. Touchdown, Boaz. Here's Jess Wright under center. He's got an I formation behind him. They're going to deal it off to number 1, Damon Terrell, and he runs right smack dab in the I formation. Claiborne at the tail. There is a fake to Bennett. Now John's going to run the option, flips it to Claiborne, breaks the tackle at the 40, gets the first down at the 35-yard line. 2nd and 17 for John Thomas. He's going to deal it to Josh Walker, who has a hold of the 50, cuts it outside, trying to get to the 45. They're in there in an I formation. John Thomas is going to fake to Walker. He's rolling to the right, got a man wide open over there. Brock Rutledge has it at the 35 and driven out of bounds and along the 25-yard line. Left wing back in motion to the near side. And now Griffith, the quarterback, rolling out, tries to throw it, and he is intercepted. Stephen Carroll on a beautiful play. Here's Josh Walker now in motion. They're going to fake to Kyle Claiborne, who's in there. They get the swing pass to Walker, looking for the end zone. He's in! He's in! Touchdown, Boaz! Again, the wishbone set. Griffith is going to fake. He's got trouble from the backside. Jermaine Davis trying to run him down. Now he lifts a pass that is intercepted by Kyle Claiborne. Over the ball, I formation for him. John's going to fake. Now looking to throw, lots of time, looking for Rutledge, got him for the first down, tries to cut it in at the 50, and gets up to the 45-yard line as for Boaz. There is a fake. John is going to look for Rutledge on the flag route in the end zone. He's got it! Touchdown, Boaz on a beautiful play. Their slot receiver is Sean Lusher, but this time they're going to leave it with Jones again as Lax handed it to him, and he is gang tackled as they'll form a trips, and they're going to throw a little wide receiver screen to Jones, who fumbled the ball. That's a lateral. Boaz is on it, and Boaz has it. Boaz has Josh Walker and John Thomas in double safety. Low snap, but Haney handled it. It'll come down to Thomas at the 25. Tries to turn the corner to the 30, 35, 40, 45. Cuts it inside to the 50. Needs a block. Broken tackle to 45. Now Greer in motion to the far side. They're going to leave it with Josh Walker to the 30, 25. Got some room to the 20. Tries to turn it to the 15 to the 10. Cut down right along the 5-yard line. A pass to McCullers. Now he's going to throw it to McCullers, who has it down there. He's in! Touchdown, Boaz on a great catch by Matt McCullers.
The Boaz Pirates. Quarterback drops straight back. Going to try to find a man out in the flat. He's wide open. He's going to have the ball at the 40. He's got it across the midfield. He's in across the territory. He's going to be down about the 42, 44-yard line. It's 3rd down and 8, 4:20 to go. Quarterback's going to be rolling around to his left, trying to find a man out in the flat. Got his man, and they're going to have a first down up the 45-yard line of Crossville. Quarterback drops straight back. He's going to try to find a man off the left sideline. Got him in the open now. Touchdown, Boaz. Reverse this side to Davison. What? No. 3rd down and 8 now. Quarterback drops straight back. Once again, screenplay across the middle. Oh, goodness. 2 missed tackles.
DuBose and Knowles in the backfield. Tucker looking to throw. He's got all day. Throwing very long. And it is intercepted by Stephen Carroll at the 45 to the 50. He's to the 45 to the 40. And he's run down at the 38-yard line. Guys will split the backfield now. Both ends split away. There's a fake to Josh Walker by John Thomas, who fakes. He's going to try to run for the first down. Good run by Thomas. He's nailed at the 25-yard line, but not before he got the first down behind John Thomas. Here's John going to fake to Walker, rolling out, looking for Bennett. He's got him. He's down at the 5. He's in! Touchdown, Boaz! Brad Bennett is in!
Since 1992, Horizon Communications has brought you community channel programming. As we're preparing for another season of high school sports, we'd like to take this opportunity to thank our many loyal community-minded sponsors who've supported Horizon's local origination programming through the years. We encourage our local viewers to patronize our local sponsors and let them know how much you enjoy Horizon's community channel broadcast. For information on joining our team of community channel broadcast sponsors, give Mike Harden a call at 256-582-7373.